Hi. Hi. I'm just waiting on Anna. She'll be here, I'm sure, any second now. I'm just cleaning up my desk anyway. I know it's like I look alive. Look alive, people. I don't know if anyone's gonna show up to this thing. It's very early in the morning in America, and yeah, it is what it is. So we're just waiting on Anna. Um, and that's pretty much it. I don't even know if I need to even pull up my chat on here because I Hi Susie, hi Katie. Oh no. Hi girl, hi. I guess I don't even really have to pull my chat up on here. But I'm going to. Just because old habits die hard. I did that thing where I decided to sleep instead of eating something before I did this, and that was probably not the smartest move that I've ever made. But let's be honest, no one's sitting around here crediting, crediting me for my intelligence. I already speak English good. Thank you, Kitty. Come on, Anna. I need to see your face. Yes, join me. Join me. Ugh, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Tess needs something. Tess needs a shot of like methamphetamine. I don't drink coffee very often though. I'm not a big, huge coffee drinker, to be honest. Like, I'm not saying I never do, but I rarely drink coffee at home. It's always like Starbucks or some shit. I rarely drink coffee in my house. My husband, on the other hand, is a sociopath and drinks coffee like, I don't know. He'll literally make a pot of coffee the night before, like, right before he goes to bed, he'll like make a pot of coffee, leave it, and like get up in the morning and just like drink like cold black overnight coffee, like by the cup. It's like gross. Like, he just doesn't care. He just needs the caffeine. He's psychotic in that way. Oh, I need a little bit more than the. Oh, there's Deanna. How do I do this again? No, I want to add Anna. Oh, there we go. Add district.
I'm.
Okay. I remember this. We had this problem before. It's not you. It's me. Okay, I gotta remember how to fix this. Give me uno second.
We figured it out.
See? Yeah. We trial and error, baby.
We figured it out.
Uh-huh.
Yay! I'm a dumbass. I was like sitting. I clicked the link for the YouTube instead of the StreamYard, and I'm sitting there like, what's going on? Hello. It's early for me, even though it's a normal time for everyone else on the planet.
Days. I was singing that song. Hey. Oh my god.
I'm just opening my YouTube so that I can see comments. I agree. By the way, I'm also like I don't drink a lot of coffee, and it's usually only like if it's Starbucks or something.
Yeah, I have to have as much sugar in my coffee as coffee. It's same with my booze. Hey Carrie, you're wait, what? You're cooking tea? I don't know if you've ever heard that term used before, Carrie. Cooking tea. I'm confused. Uh,
I don't know how I
um,
would say making tea, boiling. I don't know. Making tea? What would I say?
making tea, I guess. I
Tea?
definitely know
Boiling? I don't
I
know.
wouldn't say cooking tea.
Yeah.
That's not the word I would use. And she's like, joke's on you. I actually am cooking it. I'm using it in something. And we're like, oh, now I feel dumb.
Right.
What was I gonna say? Oh, if your question's about my husband and the coffee thing, okay, you'll never. I haven't figured it out yet. He, like I told you, he's a psychopath. So no explanation.
I'm more of like a energy. Well, I don't usually. I try not to drink a lot of energy drinks, but I usually need like caffeine. So I actually really like the my favorite is the pink drinks from Starbucks. But
Oh my god, I love pink from Starbucks.
yeah, like when I go to work, that's usually I'll usually drink a pink drink.
I love those things.
Like
So
one of the bigger ones. So
that's
that's like
definitely a favorite.
my controlled amount of caffeine
I
per shift.
I do love matcha too. I'll drink anything with matcha in it.
I like matcha too. I do also. Oh yeah, dinner. I know. I don't say,
Oh,
oh, cooking tea. Oh, the meal. Oh,
I understand now. Like,
uh,
see, guys, I'm so American.
right. We're all like cooking tea. What?
Oh man.
That doesn't make any sense. Uh, if I reach down here repeatedly, it's because most of my makeup is still in my travel makeup bag.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. 'Cause she went to New Orleans.
And
Okay,
I have
so
not unpacked yet because I am dysfunctional
how
as a human. Um,
many functional humans do you know?
I
Let's
mean,
figure
I've
out.
met them. They kind of freak me out, to be honest.
Right?
When I meet them, I'm always just kind of like,
It's like it's so like I don't know that many functional humans. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life.
they really confuse me. Like when I meet actual functional humans, I'm always just sort of like horrified, like, oh, you do exist.
It's a unicorn.
It just seems very strange. Like I don't know.
It's
Most of
probably
the people,
because we
most of
are
the people
actually
I
human.
know are like dysfunctional in some
Hey,
part of it.
sis.
Hey,
Um.
Seth.
Okay, so I feel like I feel like I don't know what I feel like. I feel like
So I'm gonna do something relatively colorful, but like wearable because I have to go to a doctor's appointment.
understood. I
And also
think,
because I need it to like not last a million years because I'm slow and I have to go to a doctor's appointment.
and I mean, let's just be honest with one another. Time seems to slip away from us when we're on live together. So
I'm time blind, legitimately. Like I have no sense of time for real. I have to check a clock constantly or set timers for myself if I need to keep
right,
track of the time. So I like legitimately am time blind. Sorry, guys.
man, it'd be wonderful. I could just stop yawning already. I am going to. I don't really have an exact plan, but I have concept. I keep looking over at this thinking that I have to do it, but I really can't track for
Yeah, I don't have an exact plan. I have a couple of palettes I
I
haven't.
love that sass. Um. Okay, and then I was gonna.
Jen. I read the definition once in a dictionary. Love it. I have a couple of palettes I haven't used yet, so I'll probably see which one y'all.
Ooh, I love that.
What?
That you have a couple palettes you haven't used yet.
Oh yeah, I actually have drawers full of palettes I haven't used, but I have a couple newish ones that I would like to use. So we'll see which one. I might maybe both. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll use both together. And then I have some new, like I have all those Terra Moon singles, so I'll probably use some of the shimmers.
Let's stop yawning. That'd be fantastic. I literally said that, Katie, as you were typing it. That'd be great. I actually think I'm gonna go with my P. today. I don't know. I'm just feeling like that's the way to go. All right. So what I think is I have, like I said, concept. Oh, she's white.
What colors are you gonna do?
I'm thinking like purpley. For sure, gonna have purple, but I kind of do want to use my new dragon's blood.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do something. Well, I definitely want to use greenish shimmers, like because I have a ton of like greenish Terra Moon shimmers that I would want to dip into. So I don't know if I'll do green for everything, but I definitely want to do greenish. That's my comfort zone. Dragon's blood is so pretty.
It's grossly pretty. I don't even understand the shadow. It doesn't make sense to me.
You know what else looks so good? And I don't have any of their shadows, but I just like I go to because they sell through Etsy and it kind of annoys me. Like, honestly, just the buying process seems annoying, is the Touch of Glam.
Oh, yeah.
But some of their new ones just look so good. But I don't know why I just haven't pulled the trigger, mostly because the purchasing process looks so annoying.
Yeah.
It is so annoying. Like, it's kind of hard to tell like exactly what you're buying, the way it's broken down on Etsy.
I wonder why they don't just do like an actual like
website,
e-commerce site. Yeah.
Yeah, like use Shopify or something. Like, you don't have to do it yourself. Like, you don't have to develop your own whole back end yourself. Like, you can. There are tons of like.
Everyone likes a green shimmer, and they missed my video in chat. This shadow right here from Give Me Glow.
It's so pretty, y'all.
Called it's like Dragon's Blood.
Magic.
I'm doing a live. This shadow is literally like, it is actual. It doesn't even pick up. That's how beautiful it is. It is literally like, it is just like, it doesn't even translate at all on this.
I have a question. I know you have radiation from Terra Moons. Do you have Mood Ring?
No,
because that looks to me like a combination of Mood Ring and radiation. Like, if you could mix them together, it's like perfect. I want it. Your reaction is so good. Like, your reaction to swatches is the best thing ever.
It's just like, it doesn't even. I can't. What the heck is that? Oh my god.
My plan is, if I finish a little early, I'm just going to sit here and swatch.
Oh god, it's so beautiful.
So I got the new Terra Moons bundle, from a while back. And like, it took them a while to ship it out because it was a pre-order. And when they sent it to me, they accidentally sent me one of the older shadows instead of one of the new ones.
Oh.
Like, the names are kind of similar. So I guess when they were packing it, they just accidentally grabbed the wrong thing. And like, when I was unpacking them, I looked at the name and I was like, I'm almost positive I have this already. That's weird. And I went and checked before I opened it, and I was like, yeah, I definitely have that one. And then I like started comparing to what I was supposed to be in the bundle to figure out what I was missing.
Uh-huh.
And I
Huh.
figured out what it was, and I like emailed them and was like, hey, I don't know how to like, justify this, but I'm missing this one shadow from the bundle. And I took pictures of like what I had, which is like, I don't know how I prove that I don't have it. Like, you know, but she was super nice about it. She was like, oh, I'm going to
Oh,
send it
that's
to
good.
you right away. And she sent it to me, which was really cool. I mean, I was very appreciative that she was very like cool about it. And she just like immediately drop shipped it to me, which was really nice. I was kind of worried about it because the one that was missing was one of the like multi-chrome, like the $17 ones. And I was like, oh, of course it's one of those.
That
But
was
I have
tough.
an extra of one of their other ones that's kind of neato. So the next time I'm out mailing stuff, I'm going to send it to you.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
Veil. The
Oh,
one I have
cover.
extra of is Veil Nebula.
Oh,
I'm not
cover my face in it.
I'm not going to open it because obviously I don't want to open it. But when I open my other ones, I'll see if I can find it in my palette. I'll swatch it for you. It's a really cool, like, I don't know. It's like got greens and stuff in it, but it almost pulls in a weird way, like almost like you could use it as a neutral.
Oh, interesting.
You know, those like weird middle tone multi-chromes where it's like got so many colors and it's like kind of warm and cool.
Yeah.
Use it like kind of almost as a neutral. I've gotten a lot of those lately. I kind of like that vibe. It's like super weird. My eyebrows are being a
I
pain.
agree, Kitty. I agree. Normalize putting multi-chromes all over my face.
That's Jen, isn't it? Yeah. That is Jen, right? She changed her name
Hi,
to.
Jen.
Is it Jen that changed her name to Kitty Woodheath? It is.
No, Jen. Well, which Jen? There's Jen too.
Jen. 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 The nail that does nails. Jen. Jen, who's hilarious, who lives in Indiana. Isn't that Jen? Kitty Woodheath? By the time I explain it, she's probably going to say yes or no.
The obnoxious one.
The obnoxious one.
How mean! Don't be mean to yourself.
The funny
Did you
one.
just do that so you wouldn't get confused? Wouldn't get confused with Jen Brooke? Because like there's two of you Jens, but like Jen in
It's
there
not
and
Jen
Jen.
Brooke. It's the queef
Oh
starter.
yeah, no, Jen, but like I think she took the Jen out and just put Kitty. Well, she has a Kitty in the middle of her name in the other one, but
Yes, yeah, she has. Yes. Ugh, I have like too many doctor's appointments lately. I mean, I know it's like probably a good thing, but I just don't want to deal with it. This is my problem with doctor's appointments is that like I schedule them because it's like I need to go to them, but then it's like I get overwhelmed by the fact that I have to do all this shit on my time off.
wait, what? What did I miss? Why are we talking about queefing?
I was trying to say who it was, and she in the chat, she has started like this whole thing a while back with like queefs. I forget how it came up. And then last night it got revisited. I don't know how. And last night, like kind of late, she was basically like, oh, it's my fault because I started it in the first place. Because I think it had to do with like a text or a phone call or something where she was
It's
telling a
not
story
on.
about it. And then Maddie,
Hey,
of course, ran with it,
hey, girl, own it. Just own it. All right, we're cutting the first crease.
Ooh. I'm still trying to stick my stupid eyebrows down, which is why I'm obviously not going to be doing anything too complicated with the rest of my face. That's fine. They're a pain in the ass. They take forever. But if I don't do this first, then I feel like it always messes up my base up here because I have to like clean this off later. Okay. Good enough. Good enough.
Yeah, how I feel about that cook grease too.
I can do the rest.
Wait, your cat, Uncle's cat is named Queef?
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, that's how the story, like that's how the whole Queef thing got started. It was like the cat's name was Queef, and it was like a while back the story came up. And then it just, how things become. I
like to call it becoming canon. They become canon.
Exactly. As they should. I can't tell it, but sir. Okay, fine.
Before this live is over, we'll go visit the kittens.
Oh, how many do you have? All of them still?
Well, I mean, I have 2 from the first batch, and then now there's 4 new ones.
What do you mean 4 new ones?
My cat had more babies.
When?
I don't know, like 2 weeks ago.
I didn't know there was new kittens.
Oh yeah, I got brand new babies. Like they just opened their eyes.
Which cat had them?
Tira, the only cat that can. I only had 1 girl cat. I have like 2 new girl cats, but I think they're still too young. I know, like they say 4 months, but I think the mechanics are wrong because that would be their dad, and they'd be kind of gross. Even though I know it's not gross in cat world, but
yeah, but that's just too young for them. Hopefully not.
I mean, is there ever? Never mind. That's don't make inappropriate incest joke. Okay. Is there ever an age that's good for that?
For incest? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's like, oh, well, now it's, now it's okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna go on to the next topic.
So biologically, there's probably better ages for childbirth.
That's true. Yeah, my girl cat actually had 5 kittens, but she lost 1, and I think it's honestly because she's just too damn petite.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. What I was thinking.
Are you gonna keep? Do you want her to keep having kittens?
No, Max, our boy cat, is actually getting fixed next week. But we do have quite a few people who have already claimed this new batch.
Are you gonna get her spayed too?
We will get her, yeah. It just costs a lot more for her, so we're gonna do.
Of course, yeah. I just didn't know if she couldn't be or something,
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna get her spayed. I just gotta do it. I really didn't. We really weren't planning for the second batch, but it just took too long.
Yeah, kind of hard to avoid. Cats are crazy. My dog is insane. He's trying to get me to play with him. He's like digging in. He has like a bed that he doesn't use to sleep in. He just uses it for toy storage.
I love that.
He's like digging in it, rootling around, finding different toys to pull out. And if you hear weird sounds, it's because he's whipping them around the floor. He only does this when he's like desperately trying to get attention. So it's adorable and disruptive.
Love that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, so as far as palettes go that I have not used, I have the ones that I was like most thinking about using, because there are many that I haven't used. Where is it? Oh, okay. So the ones I was thinking about using most that sprung to mind are this one, the Odin's Eye Angelica palette. Hello.
Ooh.
And the Unearthly Not Normal palette.
Oh.
So I just got both of these. I'm going to open them up and I'm going to show them to everybody. And then y'all can tell me if you think I should use. So that's the Not Normal.
Ooh, the greens in that are really pretty.
Yeah, there's some cool like murky colors in there. And then I could just mix them together. Like I could use both, or I could just focus on one. And then I'll probably pull in some special like shimmers. And then that's the Hella palette.
Yeah, I think you can use both a little bit, but they both
Like
have really very good greens and yellows. So that's
yeah.
definitely the vibe.
Yeah. So I'll probably maybe just go with the like murky greens and then pull in some of the shimmers from from my special stuff. Make life easy. I haven't tried Unearthly before, so I'm excited. This palette is really pretty. I had hesitated to order from them because like their pans are huge. And for some reason I just don't particularly like that. I don't know. I just feel like it's such a waste of product because I'm never going to use. I mean, I don't even use most of my small pans, much less.
Right.
So.
All right, we got that now.
Bye,
Bye. All right, I got a basic shape here going.
I guess we'll try and keep it a little more on the green side and start with the green. The green. And then we can always try to darken it up if we need to. I guess everyone is busy right now.
I'm just here to play with makeup. I don't care.
Yeah, and we were gonna have a conversation anyway, so this is basically like
Pretty much
a public makeup call.
All right, let's go ahead and start buffing this a little bit. I want to kind of keep it.
Susie, do you work from home? I know, like, I don't know if you're like able to just watch while you're at work or. That's nice.
I want to go live with Susie. She'd be so fun.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to watch any of the lives that she's done, and I love the product of them, like the results. You know, but I mean the benefit. I mean, I like to see what people do in their lives, but obviously the main benefit of a live is watching the live. You know, it's like hanging out with friends. But
right, exactly.
I just don't get to watch that many lives because of my stupid schedule. Because if I'm not working, a lot of times I'm sleeping during lives, or you know, doing stupid, responsible adult things. Being an
You're
adult.
a responsible adult.
I know, and I don't even have kids. Like, what? How did I get roped into this nonsense? Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute, I have like car payments and like mortgages, plural. It's very annoying. I don't like it. I keep telling Greg that he needs to make more money so that I can just be, you know, a housewife. I feel like that's what I'm best suited to. Oh, hi, Lala.
Hi, Lala.
That's nice, Susie. That so Greg has been working from home for like 2 years. Well, you know, like this, he got this job. We moved up here for it, and then like, of course, when you know, Schmovid happened, he got sent to work from home like almost immediately, and which, I mean, it was sucked that we moved, but like it was better that he was working from home, so that's fine. And then recently they've been like, oh, we're coming back to the office for like, his team was like 3 days a week, and like every group was different. And he works for Verizon, so like every team got to make their own decision about that. And he was kind of like, that's dumb, like that's too much for us, it doesn't make any sense. But whatever, he doesn't really get to make that call. And then of course, literally like this week, or like a couple days ago, one of the people on his team got COVID. So he's working from home right now, quarantining, because they, were all around each other. And even like last week before they got sent home to quarantine, they were like, one of the 3 days they were supposed to be at work, they were like, oh, never mind, just work from home. So it's like, even that they're like, oh yeah, we don't really need you here for 3 days. And it's like, why are you even bothering to make people come in? Like, just accept that you don't need people there for 3 days a week, and just let them work from home. Like, he doesn't even really need to be there.
Right.
Like, he even said, he's like, the only reason they want us to come in at all is because a lot of these people that are like involved in meetings and stuff just refuse to learn how to use like new technology.
That's so dumb.
Like for meeting, to facilitate meetings and stuff. Like, they just don't want to learn how to use it. So they want to come in and do like in-person stuff so they can use like the old like resources that they have. And that's a real dumb reason to have to go into the
That's
office.
a very dumb reason.
So, yeah. He's hoping that they will soon.
Right, well, but they work for technology company.
Exactly. That's exactly what he's like. Hello. That's his feeling too. He's like, we should be like the cutting edge. Like, we should be leaders in the field. Leaders. Yeah, that's a constant battle. But it's definitely like older, like executive types who who don't want to like learn how to use like digital whiteboard and things like that, and they feel like if they're not looking you in the face, you're not listening to them, kind of thing, which is just stupid. They keep talking about like executive culture, and it's like, isn't that a bad thing? Like, they keep talking about it like it's a good thing, like they miss it. And it's like, I thought we used to use that term in a negative way. I missed something apparently. Well, these colors are fun. I mean, I'm not doing anything groundbreaking, but I like these greens.
Oh yeah, they look beautiful. That was a fun combo. It's very springy.
Yeah, it's really cool because like this lighter green is very green, like on the eyes. In the palette, it doesn't look this green, it looks more yellow, but the palette itself is green. So I think it's the palette throws off the color story. Like, I honestly, as much as I like the color and artwork on this palette, this is the Hella palette from Odin's Eye, I don't think they did themselves any favors with the background colors. Because like, I think it didn't sell as well because people thought that the color story was like almost too neutral, sort of like, because all the greens look very brownish with the background being so green. But when you use them, they do not look like, this does not look brownish at all, but in the pan it looks very brownish. Interesting. I noticed that.
I've noticed that too, actually. I've actually had a couple palettes I've seen where it's like online. I've noticed the same where people have been taking the palettes out of the background.
Yeah.
And how much it changes what the palette looks like.
Like, the color looks so different. And I mean, I do like having like really pretty palette art and design, but like sometimes I think where the actual pans are, they would benefit from putting like just a white or a black background.
Yeah.
Or something more neutral. That's why I like that account Miscellaneous. Um, she does like all the comparison ones,
Uh-huh.
where she doesn't tag anybody because people get all butthurt about it. Um, and I like hers because she usually removes the backgrounds to make them more like, neutral looking, so you can really see like the colors without any like kind of interference. And if people ask, she'll do like a black background or a white background. So she'll do different stuff.
So people get butthurt for her tagging. I'm confused.
So she doesn't tag brands because she does like comparisons between like different palettes that not necessarily dupes, but she does stuff that looks similar, like if something reminds her of like another palette or something like that, she'll put comparisons up, especially if it's like a new palette coming out. And some people like assume that she's saying that they're dupes, and then they'll give her a hard time about it. And she's not necessarily saying that. She's just like saying, oh, they remind me of each other, or they're kind of similar. And sometimes it's just, average people who are like Instagram makeup fans. But if in the past, like brands have gotten tagged, and like if it's the brand that's putting out the palette, sometimes they get like real butthurt about it, and they'll go like basically argue with her on her posts about
Interesting.
it. Yeah, like she's not like being judgmental or mean. She's basically, I mean, sometimes she's, like she'll make comments about how she doesn't think something's super original, or she'll say something about how it's like, very similar to like other palettes or whatever, color story wise. But she's not like, she's just basically a comparison. Like that's what she's doing. She's a comparison account, whatever.
Right.
And so
That's
she
bullshit. People are
doesn't
giving her a
tag.
hard time. Yeah, that's bullshit. I hate that shit.
What happened?
Hi Lisa. Hi Rachel.
But
But
yeah, it's crazy. Like, so she doesn't tag brands, and she usually requests like if people tag brands like in the comments, or if she'll ask people to untag, or she'll like whatever, because people like get real shitty with her about it. And then a couple of times people have tagged like artists who like work with brands, who are like basically stands, and they'll go after her sometimes about stuff too.
wow.
It's just ridiculous because
That's so dumb.
if you look at her posts, like she's not being like shitty. She's just pretty neutral about stuff. I mean, she has her opinions, but like the posts are not intended to be like attacks. But she's had some brands get real salty. Like Glamlight has blocked her completely.
What?
I think they unblocked her recently, but for a long time she was completely blocked by Glamlight, and she's like, I'm not even sure why. Like, literally, she was like, I don't even, because she doesn't like go in people's like comments and say, I mean, she's not like attacking people or anything. She's really funny though, actually. Yeah, I like her posts though. They're actually very helpful if you're like looking for comparisons, or like if you're trying to find something similar like to something that's been discontinued. They can be really helpful.
Oh yeah.
She's really cool too. She makes, as a hobby, she makes leather boots, like cowboy boots, which is really badass.
That's pretty
Like,
cool.
I don't know how that's like, to me, the equivalent of like as a hobby making musical instruments or something. Like, I don't know how you're just like, I'm going to make something highly skilled out of leather. And they're really like intricate and involved, like the ones she makes.
Huh.
They're really cool. Like she makes these really, like basically she makes designs that look like stained glass windows. And then makes them out of leather in cowboy boot form. They're really neat. Well, so much for not too colorful. I mean, this is wearable for me, whatever. My doctor's never seen me with this much makeup. Well, I don't know if my doctor's ever seen me with makeup on, honestly. She's probably going to think I'm having a manic episode or something.
I love that for you.
Me too. I like keeping my doctors on their toes.
Okay. All right, the other cut crease.
I love how you're just like, and I'm going to cut my 8th crease now. And I'm like, and I'm blending my 3rd eyeshadow of green into another green. I have room for like a cut crease if I want one. I usually don't do cut creases if I'm wearing anything out because my eyes are so like hooded. And not just hooded, but like heavy, my eyelids, that everything just creases on me, you know, after a few minutes.
Wait, what? Rachel, wait, what? Rachel's naked. Oh yeah.
Am I not getting all the, wait, what? Am I not getting all of the comments?
Oh, she missed the naked comment. She's like, oh, I'm not gonna stand for that.
Yeah, no, wait, I clearly missed something here. Oh yeah, I definitely missed the naked comment. Now I've got it. Okay. Why are you naked? But I mean, not that it's a bad thing. Just curious. Also glad you're here, Rachel. Did not realize you were here. Hi, Lisa. How are you feeling? Hopefully you're in a lovely K-hole.
Excuse me, what?
Oh, Lisa got ketamine today.
Oh, I'm all like, what hole is she in?
I'm so jealous of her ketamine infusions. I mean, I'm not jealous of why she needs them. I'm not downplaying, you know, severe chronic illnesses, but I just really would love, you know, an occasional ketamine infusion. That's like, you know, medically sanctioned. And also wouldn't mind some medically sanctioned microdosing, you know,
Right?
whatevs. Any of those things would be great. If I could just use the occasional edible and not risk losing my license, that would be cool.
That would be fantastic.
But apparently I can't even practice completely sober without possibly going to jail. So time to change my career. This is another reason that Greg needs to make a lot more money. Need him to earn the equivalent of both of our incomes combined. He's working on it, but you know, obviously these things don't happen overnight.
Well, yeah.
He got a good I would say promotion. It's not really a promotion. He like, I guess it was kind of a promotion, but like he basically got another job position. Because he had to like apply for it and like interview. But it just happened to be like in the same department that he's in. But he got that recently, which was really good. I think I was very proud of him.
That means he's moving up. That's good.
Yeah. And like, so that was really good. And honestly, it was like one of those things where his boss was pretty much like, I'm glad you applied for this, because if you hadn't, I would have been like, what's wrong with you? You know, like his boss was kind of like, I wouldn't have been able to give you this job if you hadn't actually applied for it. But like, if you hadn't applied for it, I would have thought you were insane. So that's good. And he has a plan, like he has a really clear plan now, like for sort of his intention to like move like kind of upwards with like what he wants to do. Like he's gonna basically probably spend about another year or a year and a half or two like working on like in the position he's in, finishing up like the projects he's like developed there, and then he's gonna go to a headhunter. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, so he's gonna go to a headhunter and just basically be like, look, find me jobs that I'm interested in, you know, like wherever, like all over. And then if he finds stuff that like he's interested in taking, he's gonna go back to Verizon and be like, look, this is what is available to me. And if you want to keep me as an employee, then you need to find me a position that's like comparable
Mm-hmm.
in a place where I want to go.
Yep.
So, Lisa, I love that for you. Oh, Lala, if you go to the top of the comments where it says live chat, there's like a little hamburger menu. If you click on that, it gives you the option of top chat or live chat. Pick live chat because top chat filters some of the comments. I thought I had already done that. That's why I thought I was getting all the comments. Did she leave? Did everybody leave?
I know, right?
Well, it's weird because like everybody was commenting a second ago, but now it looks like there's nobody here.
I know, right?
I don't know if it's just not updating correctly. I don't know. I don't mind. I'm just curious because I cannot tell.
I know, right? See, Jen's still here.
Yeah, that's really strange. Maybe it's just the actual like YouTube chat thing is being weird. That's probably what it is. Being finicky. I love the Blend Bunny brushes.
Are they good?
Yeah, they really are. I'm super tempted to order another set of them, but I have so many brushes.
I know, me too. But man, I always want more.
I know. What is that? It's kind of like eyeshadow. Like I always want more.
Always.
I don't.
Oh, what's going on right now?
At least with eyeshadow, though, it's like you can kind of be like, oh yeah, there's different colors and like.
You're skulking. I love that for you.
What?
Oh, just
Oh, that's.
Susie.
I like that, Susie. I do that too. Like I'll just put if I can't really like participate, but I can have the live on. I'll just put it on and kind of like hang out in the background. I like to have it on and listen. It's kind of like I'm in the room with friends. I do that with friends too. Like I do that with people. I'll just like that I like. I'll just kind of sit and listen to them talk. If I'm doing something else or a little bit overloaded.
So I decided to let my fingers and hands do what they wanted to do. And then it turns out I'm not even sure I'm going to have room on here for dragon blood.
You'll find room. Who gave it to you? You said one of your friends.
My best friend Becca bought me.
Oh, Becca gave it to you?
Well, I had my sorry, I'm gonna open my window. It's starting to get toasty in here. I had my couple of gimme gloves, and one of them I had was that. Well, I'm actually using it right now. It's that shitty Salem. I'm in my cold air. Come in. Yeah, I had this shade Salem that I love so much. It's this really dark purple right here.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened. My daughter claims she was not the culprit, but I just opened up my palette and it was just completely shattered.
Oh.
Which is heartbreaking. And so I was just really heartbroken about it. And, so I was talking to her, and so yeah, she went on there and got me a replacement, and then also bought me Dragon's Blood when she did. So
that was so sweet.
She's like my fucking hero.
I haven't seen her much in the chat lately. How is she doing?
She's okay. It's weird because it's like, sometimes I'll see her in chat for a little bit, but I don't notice as much because me and her literally talk pretty much nonstop.
Yeah, so for you, it's like I see you all the time anyway.
Yeah, like I talk to Becca more than any other human being alive. Probably more than Greg. I mean, well, just because I mean, he's at work or I'm at work, and I mean, like it's obviously me and Greg talking real person. So
Right, but you like chat, like talk with her like electronically because she's not there.
yeah, that's the thing that sucks. I would give anything for her to live in Colorado again.
Yeah, I'm also just like I'm in the chat at weird times sometimes. So like I know that I usually skim through the chat that I miss, but then there are days where I'll like miss a bunch and I just won't go back and read.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I miss like a day or two or more, I won't necessarily go back and read a whole lot, you know, like so sometimes I miss stuff and I just don't know about it. Especially if I've been like working for a few days straight and it's been a bad few days.
Yeah, exactly.
Like where work I haven't been able to like really do much, and because sometimes like work isn't that bad and I have time at work to like take breaks and like, you know, peek at my phone and stuff like that, and sometimes it's not like that and I don't even have time to like go to the bathroom, so
Right, yeah.
it's just very, you know, very random, or I don't have time to take
My I will say my job is extremely good about making sure we get breaks. Like even if we're busy, they really will not allow us to like it's one of the first time I've ever had that happen in a job. So it's sort of interesting to kind of transition that. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's just,
it's nice.
Yeah.
Because like I mean there's like, okay, where I am now, for one thing, I mean, with nursing, it's always a challenge to take a break. Like,
Absolutely.
always a challenge. I mean, that's always been a challenge. And where I am now, I will say, like, I don't get any flack about like clocking that I didn't get a break. Like, if I put in my time card that I didn't get to take a break,
Right.
no one gives me a hard time about that. Like, so
Yeah.
that's nice. It's not like anybody's like trying to dock my pay for a break I didn't get.
Right.
So at least there's that. But at the same time, I'd rather honestly just have a break. Like, I'm not the kind of person who's like, oh no, I'll just work and take, you know, and not get my break. Like, I would
Right.
rather just have a lunch break. Like, I'd rather
Yeah,
someone
yeah, exactly.
but I also don't want to break if it means that I'm going to come back to like more work because there was no one to cover me. And I don't want to leave my like coworker with 12 patients because there's no one to actually cover me. Like,
Right.
because that's a lot of times what they want us to do. And it's like, well, that's not a real break because that person can't actually do any tasking for me while I'm gone if they're just basically making sure my 6 patients don't die. Well,
Right, yeah. You
their
can't just
6 patients. I need somebody to actually take care of my patients if you're going to send me away for a half an hour. So for me, I won't go on an actual break unless I'm like super slow, like I literally don't have a bunch of patients, or there's someone who can genuinely take over my area only and watch my patients.
Sorry, Maddie. Oi!
Well, little bitch, where were you? We were talking about you. We were talking about queefs. We were missing you. You missed Jen. She was talking about queefs and you and
I don't know if I go so far as to say missed you.
I know, right? Like, we missed your presence. Like we noticed you weren't here in that sense that we missed you. It was quiet and pleasant. So I just layered this dark shade. This is like I am super impressed with the Unearthly eyeshadows. I'm sure I'm late to the party because I know like Carrie's already tried a bunch of them. I think a few people have, but these are really nice. I mean, I used some of the Odin's Eye too, but so I just layered the, like in this outer corner, and I used this like green.
I feel like you're the one who needs the dragon's blood to put on your face right now because it goes with your eye look.
I'm gonna have to get it soon. Like I've been eyeing it for a while. I just put this green and then see this like this color that almost
That's a really cool color. I like
brown,
that color a lot.
but like look at how deep it got in the corner.
Yeah, I like that
It
color a lot.
actually did a really good job layering. I'm impressed. All right, I'm going to find some shimmers now. This is about as blended as we're getting, I think, on the top. I ain't got anything.
So I don't know if anything's guys, I don't know if I'm gonna put any dragon's blood on.
Oh, that looks so pretty though. You know what would look really pretty on there if you're gonna put a shimmer on is Moontide.
Ooh, yeah, we'll put some Moontide on.
Although I don't know what colors you were going for. I mean, obviously you were talking about dragon's blood. I don't know what other colors.
I literally really didn't know. I was gonna kind of just, and then this started to happen, so I feel like I'm sort of like losing. Kind of like that though.
I can't. I have this like Adept palette that I really do like because it holds a lot, but I have a hard time opening it sometimes. The other thing is it flips, like it closes, like that. Of course it closes. Jesus Lord, I swear. Words. It's double-sided. That's what I'm trying to say. So it clamshells closed, so like there's shades on both sides.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about it when I filled it up, but like all of the like flakier shimmers
Are dumping out.
Not totally, but they're kind of messy, you know. And I had mattes in here, but like one of the brands like I had in here, the mattes like literally unpanned themselves. Like they just like the matte just flipped out. And I was like, oh, okay. That can't go in there anymore. Oh, I did this thing where I curled my my hair is like I'm trying not to wash it every day. Because I don't want to wash all the color out of it.
Yep.
So I found these like non-heat like curler things that you sleep on.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done anything with it since I took them out and like combed through it. But look at them, they're like little fluffy.
Those are cute.
And they worked pretty well. Because my hair wasn't wet or anything when I put it in there. It was just like, I just sprayed like a little kind of styling mist stuff on it and then wrapped it up. All right. Should I go with like something lighter, maybe lighter inner corner to darker middle? So I can use like two shimmery shims.
I feel really guilty for not using this shadow.
You promised it you would use it.
Hi,
Tia!
I like.
You told it you would use it, Tess.
I know, but I don't know where to put it now.
I think it'll understand if you don't use it.
Like, it was like. Happy birthday!
Oh my goodness. That's so awesome. I did not realize that your baby was that young, Susie. I did not. How are you so productive as a human with a child that young? With children, period, really. But we'll just go with a child that young because I don't understand how people parent and then exist as humans. So that's a hard one for me. But
I ask myself that some days, but then I wake up some days and I'm like, oh, I got this, bitch. I got it. I'm good. I got it.
Y'all are all amazing. I mean, I really don't. I don't know how to human most of the time without children.
Yeah, that shadow. Oh my God.
This is one of the new ones. I need to put it on my hand and show you guys. Because I actually might use this. It's got a bit of like a greenish like thing going on.
Me and Susie are like twins. Oh my God.
It's called Quasar. Maybe if I
you have a 2-year-old, a 9-year-old, and I have a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old.
I don't want to turn that light. Maybe if I turn this light off.
It's just so bright. It's like not even the camera's like, fuck you.
Right. So that's maybe a little more visible.
All right, there's got to be a way I can use this shadow. There has
I
to
don't
be.
know. Does it look like anything but silver here? Can you see the colors?
Oh yeah, I can see like there's green
Yeah,
and
like
some
pinky.
pink
Yeah.
and peachy and goldy and let's try. Let's see here. I can.
That's me, Lala. I am children. That's where I'm at. Okay. I think I might. God, that's so pretty. Uh, 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 uh. I love it. I love it. No. Oh, see here, it looks like pinky lavender. I don't know. Do I want something that flips that much, or do I want to stick with more yellowy greens? Maybe inner corner.
I don't know.
I think I'm going to use this one like close to my inner, like maybe inner lid, you know, like because it's kind of lighter. So we'll hang on to that one. And then we'll flip this over because all of the greens are on this side. Maybe I'll use some radiation.
Damn it!
What?
Damn it, Janet!
Damn it, Janet. Oh my God. Stop sticking your fingernails and everything. What? What's wrong?
Just you. You crack me up. I love you.
Why did you damn it, Janet?
Oh, just because I don't know what to do. I'm like, I really want to use this shadow.
I'm having a similar problem in that everything's pretty. Everything's pretty. Why can't I put it all on my face at once? Why do I only have one face?
Right. All right, there. I kind of added it a little bit. Kind of interesting.
Okay, maybe you. Okay.
Bottom
Okay.
line is, even if I add a little bit on here, it's just not going to have the impact that I want. Because I wanted to like do like a full eyeshadow look with it.
Yeah, like you
But
wanted to
this
have
is
like the
pretty.
lid. Well, yeah, because it's like it's so shifty. You wanted to have like the full shebang so that you could see the full shift, right? I mean, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming that's what you wanted.
But it does actually also pair really, really well with this shadow by them called Party Monster.
I've seen that one too. That's one that was like on my list when I was kind of like mentally shopping for things I don't need.
I
Yeah.
never do that.
You know, because if I'm gonna make a list of things I want from somewhere, it's gonna be a list of things I don't need. Obviously.
Oh, it's pretty. All right. Okay. You know what? I'm going to stop forcing my hand on this. Maybe I'll use it on my under eye. Could that work with a shimmer that pretty? I don't know. We'll see. Um. Okay. Now. Now I think we're going to do some liner. All right.
I'm paralyzed.
With fear?
No, I can't make a decision. Like, that's too bright. Let me turn it down.
Okay.
So, I want to use 3 colors, and I have too many. think I'm gonna use this one. I think I'm gonna use a Cleona shadow. What is wrong with me? So much. So much. Is that gamma ray? Let's do. All right. So should I stick with mostly greenish, like leaning things, or should I go with something that leans more like green shift with like a warm base? I guess is kind of my question. Like, see that one? Should I do something with more that tone, or should I stick with more the greeny?
Oh, I don't know because I love that color.
I know I'm having a dilemma. I guess I'll stick with greens because I have so many greens.
You do have a
But
lot of pretty greens.
like, I'm thinking of pulling in this last one
I do like that one.
as like
It's
the
kind of like
darker.
it's kind of like that pretty one on the other one, the warmer one with like a green made a baby.
Yeah, that is Cleona shadow. Because why not make it more complicated? I think I'll avoid the blue-based ones. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. All right. Plan.
Okay, that was a surprisingly well done line. I don't know who I am. Who am I? Who am I? All right, we'll go back and redo that line. But I think now I want to do blue up here.
Want to spray the Cleona, or do I? I'm just gonna. Oh my God! Stop sticking your fingernails and everything. What is wrong with me, y'all?
Ever since you became my friend, I've wondered that.
I think it's honestly my medication, like that I take for my migraines. I guess it could be the migraines themselves too, but
That's the only reason I'm friends with Tess. It's the meds.
well, no, that's not what I meant, but that was funny. But I have like my hands are not as steady as they used to be, like because I mean I was an artist, like I could do like line work and stuff really well, and I used to be really good at like doing like liner work on my eyes too, you know. But my hands are not nearly as steady as they used to be. And I think it's either the meds or the migraines or both, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is.
Oops.
I have a plan. And then it's 12. If I can finish my face in a timely manner, I will swatch a bunch of fun things for funsies. That's my motivation, to finish my face. I'm just gonna spray these and see.
Who are you, Missa? Who are you?
Who are you talking to? My
Did
chat.
you mean where are you, Missa? I'd like to know that too. Where is that bitch? Okay, I'm gonna go back over those lines, but I think I feel like I want to put another green line.
Holy schmoly.
Holy schmoly.
Wow, that's pretty. So I'm just gonna bring my shims up high like I do when like I kind of want them blown out and messy. And we'll just blend them out a bit. Holy, that's pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, Cleona.
Oh my God, Diana. That's stunning.
Cleona really is a bitch.
I get it now.
Oh yeah, no.
We're done.
I don't know if you know this, Susie, and Missa would probably laugh if she heard me say it because she would think I'm a crazy heathen, but we're weirdly a lot alike. That's probably one of the reasons I kept watching Missa when I started watching her in the first place. But like we're both Pisces and we have like weird little quirks in common. But yeah, one of them is the way we dig our fingers into everything. We have some strange little commonalities that are like oddly similar. I'm gonna have to fix that, but Lord, that's pretty. I need to foil it a little bit better though. I must have missed my brush when I sprayed it.
All right. I don't hate it.
Huh?
I said, all right, I don't hate it. Usually by now I've gone through I hate this stage.
I think it's so pretty though. Like everything you've done so far is really pretty. I like it. There's no reason to hate it. I just stuck my like
Okay. I don't hate it. Oh, my little Max Fix Plus is really at the end of its rope right now. Actually, I do have another one, but okay. I like that. Okay, 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 okay. The vision is there. The vision is there. I'll be fresh with you, Susie. Anna? 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 Why am I saying her name when she can hear me? Anna, you've muted yourself.
my mic turned itself off. Sorry.
Oh.
Didn't realize.
And then I'm all like, and then I'm all like, Anna. And then I'm all like, oh, she can't hear me. Oh, yeah, she can hear me. She just can't talk. Wow.
Weirdly enough, I couldn't hear you either. I don't know why my mic turning itself off would make me not be able to hear you, but that's really strange. I don't know why it turned itself off. Electronics like to torture me. That's probably why. My husband will always be like, that's not how it works. You just do this. And I'll be like, no, it's doing this. And he's like, no, that's not possible. They don't do that. And I'm like, well, you know, it is. And then he'll come look at something and it'll just behave itself. And I'm like, okay, that's not fair. It's like when your car is making a weird noise and you bring it to the mechanic and then it just behaves itself. It is trying to silence me.
You knock it off. We like her, Anna.
Katie, when was your birthday? I feel like you had a birthday. I remember you having a birthday. When is your birthday?
I remember you having a birthday. Well, most people do, honey.
Listen, smartass. I know when your birthday is. I know what your sign is.
Here's your sign.
No need to tell me what your sign is. Yes, smartass. Holy shit. Can I just like invest in Terra Moon's stock? Will they let me?
I'm kind of about that life.
Like, will they just let me buy stock? Oh, you're a Leo. That makes so much sense. You look like a Leo. You have like that Leo chill vibe. You look like a resting lion in a lot of your pictures. And I mean that in a very complimentary way.
Okay. I remember you had a birthday. That reminds me of me and Mrs. Live. I don't know why it cracks me up every time. We're just like, what is plum wine? It's
Ooh.
wine made from plums.
Well, it's a wine. We'll start there. Look at this. Sparkle, sparkle. What did I put on my eye? This is a new one called Coalescence. Coalescence.
Coalescence? Ooh, that is shiny.
Yeah, they're getting fancy with the names. Obviously, they're confusing themselves with the names if they're sending me the wrong shadow because the names are so similar to their...
Right? Has anyone watched the new Batman?
Oh, I did. I recently watched it with Greg like a couple nights ago, actually. Have you watched it?
No,
I have mixed feelings about it. It was better than I was expecting, but I didn't have like high expectations for it.
Yeah.
For a couple reasons. One, I have like a lot of very fixed opinions about Robert Pattinson in my head. So
no, don't do that.
Well, no, like I don't dislike him, but like for me, he is hardcore like height of Twilight Edward Cullen cheese. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like in my head, because I was big into like not in a serious way, but I really liked like the Twilight, fanfic.
Okay, I love Twilight the movies.
Me too.
They're like totally my like guilty pleasure.
Me too. No, I am not joking when I say that I was heavy into a Twilight fanfic world. Like,
I love you.
A lot of the authors that I know that are actually original published authors now started out as Twilight fanfic writers.
Yeah.
So but for me in my head, he is hardcore Edward Cullen. You know what I mean? Like it just
right.
So
yeah,
I didn't expect a ton because I knew I would probably have a hard time separating him out from like previous stuff I've seen him in and like just my opinion of him and like whatever.
Had you not seen him in anything else since then?
I have, but I just kind of figured that I would have a relatively fixed opinion of him that would make it hard for me to separate it. Not like necessarily in a bad way, but like I didn't expect myself to be able to be like, oh yeah, he's Batman. So I was kind of like hopeful that it wouldn't be that I wouldn't think it was like horrible, but like I also didn't expect to have the same like feelings about it as people who like didn't know him from other stuff or whatever.
Right.
And then I'd heard some things about it that like I'd heard that some people like that liked it, like I'd heard some good things about it. And I do like Zoe Kravitz, I like her. And I like a couple of the other actors that are in it. So I was like, okay, well, this is promising. And so interesting, as far as I'm concerned, it's definitely like a crime movie more than it is an action movie. Like it's not really an action movie.
Okay.
Whereas like most Batman movies, I feel like are more action movies. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right.
So for me, it definitely stood out as like different in that way. Like it didn't have that DC Marvel action movie vibe.
Absolutely.
It definitely felt more
Hi,
like a.
wifey.
Oh, is Sonia here?
Yep.
It definitely felt more like a almost like a noir, like a gritty
You want a
noir
snack?
crime
Come.
movie.
Sorry.
That's okay. Like a gritty noir crime movie, which so like that was kind of cool that it was like different.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was good because there's been so many Batman movies made that it
But
was good if
you
they.
guys did. It feels like now it's not rated R, right?
I would hope so because I don't know if it is, but it should be if it's not
Okay.
based on some of the content.
Okay.
Not non-sexual, but like very gratuitous and like violent. Like not like it's in the like crime violent kind of way, like murdery kind of way,
I
not
only
like
asked that because I was wondering if it's sort of like, doing with Batman what the one movie did with the Joker.
it's definitely so like the main villain is the Riddler. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
I didn't know that was the villain, but I know who the Riddler is.
so the Riddler is the main villain in this one. And in it, they make him a lot more like he's not funny. You know what I mean? Like he's a lot more like a real criminal.
Mm-hmm.
And his shtick is that he's like he's like legit a serial killer in it. And he does like some real demented stuff. So like I would say it should not be rated PG-13.
Okay.
In some ways, in terms of like how he's a serial killer, it was reminiscent to me of the movie Seven.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like not quite as intense, but like kind of along that like kind of
I
dark.
know. I get you mean that by that. Yeah, I love that movie though. So
Right, like really like but good like that. You know what I mean? Like that very like kind of gritty like antagonism with the like main character sort of
mm-hmm.
interplay.
Yeah,
It was a lot like that. And it
I
actually
like
kind of
that.
had that vibe, really. That kind of like crime detective sort of serial killery movie vibe. That's sort
I
of
like that.
so it wasn't horrible. It just definitely didn't feel like another Batman movie, like any other Batman movie I've seen. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It just was different. It was very long. It could have been edited down. It was like 3 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was the only complaint I think I have about it. Really, is it should have been shorter. There was no reason it needed to be that long. We also just watched. It's old news now for most people, but we just watched the most recent Spider-Man.
I haven't seen that yet either. I'm so behind.
That was pretty good.
I think my problem is that I have not been to the theater since COVID.
Yeah.
And well, no, I say that. Okay, I have. Now I have. I just went to the first movie I saw. This is crazy. I know. It's like all these things coming out, whatever, but the first movie I went and saw post COVID is the American release of the you don't watch anime, I bet. But I watched there's an anime that I'm obsessed with right now called Jujutsu Kaisen, and they only have one season. It's a very brand new anime, but they came out with a prequel movie that had like limited release in America,
Oh, that's cool.
and happened to release over by work by me in my house. And so I went, me and my brother went and saw it, and it was, oh my god, it was so good.
That's really cool.
I love it.
They actually had it in theaters.
Yeah, I loved it. It was so good.
Greg and I have only been to see 2 movies in theater since like COVID. We used to go to the movies like literally every.
Hey, Brigitte. Sorry, guys.
Hi, Brigitte. Yeah, I agree, Brigitte. It was like much more like a different, almost like a different type of movie. Like how Daniel Craig made James Bond into a different type of movie than what the previous James Bond movies were. Is like a different kind of movie. He just made it a different kind of movie. I mean, there were some things that I think could have been better in terms of like style or whatever. Obviously there's always critique, but I wouldn't go into them because
Absolutely. Of course.
I feel
Yeah,
like,
there's always going to be critique.
and I feel like not everybody has seen it, so I definitely wouldn't go into that now because I don't want to spoil it, but I still don't necessarily think he was the best choice for the part, but I can see why they chose him because he's like such a departure from like the previous types of people that have played the role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he kind of like forced it into a different direction too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, 3 hours was definitely too long. I think that they almost shot themselves in the foot with that. Like, because it was interesting and it definitely was like a different like direction and made it really cool. But then like you're sitting there going, why is this still going? Like, why is it still on? Is something wrong? Like, yeah.
I'm gonna give it a shot here in the next day or two.
It definitely felt too long to me, Lisa. Like my husband and I kept looking at each other going like, wait, is this still like, have we like, why is this still playing? Because there was a lot of spots too where you felt like it could have been the end or it could have ended, you know, like you just kind of like, okay, why is this still going? Oh yeah, Sonia, that's the movie that we went to see in theater. Like we went to see one long time ago. And then we were like, screw this. We're not going back to the theater again. We hated the whole experience because like with COVID, we were like not comfortable. And then we just went to see Secrets of Dumbledore. Like, well, actually when we were in New Orleans, we went because our favorite movie theater in New Orleans, like is still our favorite movie theater. We haven't found one here we like, that we're comfortable with. So we went while we were there. That was good, actually. I really liked that.
I'm just like knee deep in, well, I am obsessed with Lucifer right now. Obsessed. Painfully, ridiculously obsessed.
With what?
With the show Lucifer.
Oh my God, I love that show so much.
Like I've gotten into now. I'm starting to watch all the interviews and music videos. And
did you watch it when it first aired on TV, or is it?
I watched the first 4 seasons when they aired, and then I didn't watch for a while, and so I hadn't seen the
Netflix part.
The Netflix part. Yep.
Yeah, like Greg and I watched it on TV, and then we were like super upset when they were like not going to continue it. And then when Netflix like announced that they were gonna make more, we were super excited. Did you finish it on Netflix already? Or?
Yep. I finished it and I've already rewatched through it a second time, and I'm now kind of watching through a third time.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of at a point where I could rewatch it again because I haven't, because I watched the first like aired seasons on TV. You know what I mean? Like I haven't seen those again since then.
Do you ever need we ever want to give each other show recommendations? I am down for that. Like, have you seen The Last Kingdom?
Yes. Actually, though, I think we're behind. Like the new
I haven't seen the new season yet. Yeah,
we haven't either. But yeah, that's so anything to do with Vikings, we've pretty much Greg's a little bit biased.
I am obsessed with that show.
That's a really good one. I actually like that in general better than
Vikings.
Yeah. I mean, initially Vikings was good, but Vikings like jumped the shark, I think. Like,
yeah, I actually haven't got all the way through Vikings, but so far from what I've seen, I definitely prefer The Last Kingdom.
I know to some degree Vikings kind of follows the historical story, like the historical, like that's the reason it kind of goes like that. But I just wish they would have just taken liberty and kind of done what they wanted, because I was not super in love with like how the story went with Vikings. Like I didn't, meh.
I don't know. I think now. See, the thing is I know that The Last Kingdom, like obviously, Uhtred is not a real character. He's not a real historical person.
No, but I like him.
But the thing is I feel like what they do around him, like King Alfred, I think he was casted beautifully, and like you learn so much about him. I think he was very well done. And so I think that kind of makes up for it somehow. It's like even though he himself, Uhtred, is not a real historical character, they did a very good job with all the characters around Uhtred
Yeah,
that
it
work.
feels very authentic, and like
Yes.
the historical aspects feel very authentic, and it feels like he could have been a real character, like
Right.
because of how like the culture was. Oh, Lisa, no, not the Britannia. I do like the Britannia, but for like big movies, like new stuff, our favorite theater is specifically the big Dolby theater at the Elmwood AMC is our favorite in New Orleans. It's the biggest Dolby theater we've ever been in and the most comfortable one, and the only one that's like worth doing the whole Dolby.
Oh, really, Lisa? That's that new one that just came out with what's his name, right? Skarsgård?
Oh God, he's gorgeous.
You didn't like it? It was boring? That's sad.
It's probably boring. It looks like it's probably boring, but because they were very authentic about the way they filmed it, like they built like real long houses and shit. I watched an interview with him about it, and like they asked him like what the, I think it was on Colbert, whatever, and he asked him like what the set smelled like, and he was like, basically it smelled like horse shit because it was
Right?
like literally.
How are we doing on time, Anna?
Oh, I think we're okay. It's 12:30. It is 12:30. Yeah, 12:30. We are good. Where did I put? You're not fairy fire. I guess I'll put my base on before I do the rest of my eyes. Look at the sparkles.
There's Badurkle.
Yeah, I guess I'll do my base before I do the rest of my eyes, just so that. I wish my eyes weren't so uneven. Yeah, my husband likes watching a lot of stuff, like, pretty much anything that's entertaining, like show-wise, that's about like Nordic stuff like that. He is the Norwegian, of course.
You stupid Jewel.
You stupid. Gems. Are you putting gems on?
Yep. Not Jim Lips though, so don't anyone get any ideas.
I feel like I could do gem lips faster than I could put gems on my eyes. I think I'm gonna use my Fenty, my eavesdrop. ¿Dónde está?
Miss Pantalones.
Yep. Yeah, we stopped going to theaters because, well, obviously with COVID we stopped going, but then we tried one up here once they were like letting people go again, like a while back. And we usually only go if like it's something we want to see is in a Dolby theater, because we have like a really nice TV and sound system. So it's like, unless it's going to be better.
Why pay for it if you don't have to?
Yeah, well, we like the movies, but like unless it's going to be better than, our living room, like there's not really much point. Especially with COVID. We used to go to the movies like literally once a week. before COVID. And we went to one up here, and we really hated the theater. Like, it was just not as comfortable as like the Dolby Theater that we used to go to in New Orleans. Like, it wasn't as like spacious, and it wasn't as like clean, and the people were like, it was like when COVID was still kind of not great, so like you were still supposed to wear your mask and stuff the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And people were just like trash. Like, they were just like really being not conscientious at all. So we were both kind of like, and no, we're not doing this. So we vetoed that plan.
Okay.
But
I put too many jewels. It's fine. No,
I want to go get my cosmetology license and just start doing hair.
do it.
And just not be a nurse anymore.
Do your dream, baby.
I don't usually drip things on my face, but I have sparkly shadow all over my hand. I don't. This is probably too much product, but I'll bring it down my neck. It's fine. It's
fine.
Oh, I have a question.
Okay.
Wait, will you be able to? Yeah, you probably have. You have Anastasia at Ulta, right?
Yes.
Have you tried the new concealer or played with it?
No.
Have you used the Too Faced concealer, the one that like everybody loves?
I have not used the Born This Way, no.
Because I like really want to try. Well, I really want to try both of them, but I don't really need to buy both of them. Like I don't go through that much makeup. As much as I would like to buy them both at the same time, I'm trying to have some restraint. But
what's that like?
I know, right? And I know, like Nissa was saying recently, or like on that recent video she posted, that she liked the Anastasia one. I think she even compared it to the Too Faced one. But I guess I just need to ask her which one she likes better, or for what purpose.
Yes, my love. I told you to get a snack, baby girl. Well, it's nowhere near lunchtime, so.
Poor kid.
Oh no, I starve her.
Never feed the children.
It's not lunchtime yet. Not until lunchtime.
It's probably lunchtime if she's Tia.
Honey, it's not lunchtime yet. It'll be lunchtime in a little bit. It's not lunchtime yet. When it is lunchtime, then you can have a Lunchable. Lunchable. It's right there in the name, dude. It's called a Lunchable, so you should have it at lunchtime. It's right there in the name.
Teaching the important life lessons. Anyone else? Oh, I'm not drinking 6. I have to go to a doctor's appointment after this.
Yeah. Oh, my daughter's not in school yet. My son is at school right now, Lisa, but my daughter's not in school.
Does she go to like a daycare when you have to work, or?
No, she goes with my parents.
Oh, that's nice. Are they retired?
My dad works, but my mom doesn't.
That's nice. My mom is on this kick where she's going to move. She's decided she's going to retire, sell her house, and move to Mexico.
Oh,
well,
David.
It may not be Mexico. She's originally, the plan is Mexico. Her and her best friend decided they were doing this, both of them. together. They're going to buy property there together. Which, I mean, in theory, this is not the worst idea ever. I don't think that they put a lot of thought into planning it before they started making like major life moves. Oh, Lisa, this is the Fenty, the eavesdrops. This is shade 2, I believe. Oh wait, no, I have shade 3. Why did I think I had shade 2? What's wrong with me? This is shade 3.
Oh, honey, do you have a time to sit around for a while and talk about that? Really?
So many things are wrong.
I know. We're gonna be here for a while. Don't you have a time limit today?
I do. You know, and I actually put some on my chest because I'm so red today. This is my problem, though. My dilemma for life is my neck is about 2 shades lighter than the rest of me. But like the idea of retiring in another country, like it's not the worst idea, I guess. Like because there's a lot of like benefits as an expat to getting like a retirement visa in some of the countries that are a little cheaper to live in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like horrible. I don't think they like really did enough research before they started like moved on the plan.
Right.
So I mean, my mom's still researching it actually, but they're actually looking at some other places too, because I think Mexico has actually become a little bit more expensive, like a little more difficult to get the visa and stuff. Not necessarily to live there, just to get the like visa. But they're looking at other places. And the other day she was like, "Oh, it's actually cheaper to get a visa to go to like Spain and Portugal." I was like, "Move to Spain." Like I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like you can live in Spain for easier than Mexico." Like
Barcelona is beautiful.
I was like, "You do realize if you move to Spain, we can take trains to anywhere in Europe." Like
yeah.
Like
Barcelona
you'll be living
is stunning.
Right. I was like, you'll be living in the EU. Like we can go to the Mediterranean for like the cost of a train ticket.
I am going to wet, not my whistle, my sponge.
Your whistle.
Of course we shade each other, Susie. That's what lovers do.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. I have the weirdest little dry patch right here that never fully goes away. I'm convinced it's skin cancer. Oh yeah, Lisa, my mom was looking at, well, one of the places she's considering is Mazatlan on the West Coast. That's what I said, Lisa. Like, hello, Spain or Portugal is far superior to Mexico. I mean, if she goes there, she will have no trouble getting family and friends to visit her. Also, far safer than Mexico on the whole. If it's cheaper, my lord, of course go there. Like, what? I mean, partially it's me being selfish because I would much rather visit her in Europe than. How did I get. Listen, y'all, we're going to have a talk about me today because I somehow also have. I have swatches on my hand. I'm aware of that. But I also somehow have foundation on my hand. Okay. We're just going to wipe that all off.
All right. What foundation should we use?
Tell her. Don't tell her.
I don't know, but I'm kind of feeling my Fenty.
Super crusty, Susie. It like just becomes this little dry skin patch, and then it'll kind of like sort of almost go away, but never completely. I need to have the doctor check it, but every time I go to the doctor, it's like really almost unnoticeable. Coincidentally, I need to get a dermatologist. Like I need to get hooked up with a dermatologist because I don't have one. So I've kind of just been waiting to do that so that I can talk to like a skin doctor about it, because my primary care right now is an NP, and I normally like going to NPs for primary care, but I like her. She's nice. Like I like her as a person. No.
What's an NP?
A nurse practitioner.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But she's just not great. Like I would not recommend her as far as primary care goes. Like I'm not impressed. She has no balls. Like she's no, like she doesn't, it took me 2 years to get her to put me on blood pressure medication. And even when I got her to do it, then it took her leaving the room and having a conversation with her attending, who is a doctor, to actually come back and be like, yeah, so my attending thinks that, we should put you on medication. They're on the same page with that. So, and they think we should use this type of medication. And I was like, oh, good, because that's the type I was going to ask you for X, Y, and Z reasons. And those were the same reasons that the attending thought that I should be on that medication. And I was like, oh, interesting that your doctor, supervisor, and I are on the same page. Can I just talk to that person? Because you clearly need some work.
Right.
Yeah. So not all NPs are created equal. Which is why I have to go to fucking school so I can prove that we're not all idiots. But yeah, so I don't love, like, I just don't feel like she's super confident. She's also not very proactive. So like, I just feel like if I talk to her about it, she's gonna blow it off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lisa, I intended to go to school to be an NP by now. Like my intention was to be either done with school or almost done with school by this point in my nursing career. The only real reason I haven't even started back to school yet is COVID. Like I moving like with my husband's job combined with COVID has kind of been a bit of a delay for me. So I was originally definitely planning to go back for my NP so I could practice. And then I originally was going to do emergency for sure and like be an ER nurse practitioner or work in like a urgent care no matter what. Like that was my plan. And then I start having like thoughts about doing something different because NPs aren't necessarily utilized in the best way in emergency rooms, in my opinion. Like they're often used as like more of an urgent care. Like they don't get to do a lot of the cool stuff. Like if you want to do more like acute, like cool stuff, you have to be like an ICU NP, like where you supervise an ICU. And I could do that, but I would really honestly be better off getting a job as a nurse in an ICU for a year or so before I went back to school if I was going to do that. And I kind of don't want to do that. I don't really want to work in an ICU. I also don't think I want to work in an ICU as an NP, to be honest. So I was thinking about doing something more like an NP for like a dermatologist or an NP for like a plastic surgeon.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, because I could do like injectables. I can do injectables now, actually. I just have to get certified. I don't have to have an NP. Like I can do it as an RN. I just have to get the certification. So I've thought about doing that, like getting the certification before I'm done with like NP school or whatever, so I could start working as an injector. I think injectables would be really interesting because for one, it'd be cool to be able to do like Botox and stuff.
Yep.
I could do my own. And then for like fillers and stuff, I think that it'd be really cool because so many people go like overboard on them. So many people are bad at it. Oh, Susie, that sucks. Yeah, some advanced practice nurses are just trash. Especially, my experience, the ones that come from like backgrounds where they didn't work in hospitals like before they went back to school. Like they were, like a lot of them just go straight through now, or they just didn't get enough hospital experience. They didn't get enough humbling experience, to be honest. That sucks. But yeah, it would be kind of cool to be able to do that. I mean, my initial, like my first education and background is in art. So I think it would be kind of cool to be able to do like basically like facial sculpting for people, you know?
I'd say your girl here can tell that she has been laxing on her skincare.
Oh yeah, mine's been pretty. I've been
It's
pretty
crazy.
fat.
Like I can tell because
Uh-huh.
even my favorite foundations aren't sitting on me as good.
Yep. Mine's been weird because my skin tends to be very oily, like it produces a lot of oil, but the surface of my skin gets very dehydrated and like and dry very easily, and especially as I've gotten older, it really does that like very quickly. And I guess it just like my skin like sheds very like regenerate like sheds very quickly, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? So like if I don't exfoliate very regularly, like chemical and physical, I peel. Like you know, like I can basically like slough off my skin.
Yeah.
Um and so if I don't take care of my skin, if I get a little dehydrated or if I'm not moisturizing it well and like exfoliating regularly, it really does just like it just gets so dehydrated and so like flaky kind of.
Right, Lisa? Yeah, it's just like I feel like I just haven't been doing it as much and I can tell. Like not using my like you said, peels at night and stuff.
Yes. I haven't been putting on my extra like anything, like my lactic acid, like any of my acids, you know, like and I
Which
can tell.
considering how much free skincare I get at my job, I really should not be laxing.
I have like a cabinet full of skincare and for me it's just totally like a motivation and like I don't know. I would say laziness, but it's really not laziness. It's like a it's kind of a depression thing, but
Yeah. Mine is it's just
it's a focus thing for me. Like when I get overwhelmed, it's just like something that I drop the ball on because it's something I
I
cannot do.
I feel like it is kind of it's sort of a focusing. It's like I tend to prioritize things.
Yes.
And it's like at the end of the night, if I like, oh, I'd much rather watch one more episode of the show, and then I'm
Right.
too tired to do it.
Yeah, like when I'm overwhelmed and I want to like zone out, it's something that I cannot get up and do basically. Like I can basically blow it off. You know what I mean? Like and a lot of that is honestly me being like it's an unhealthy behavior because it's me blowing off like personal care. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I mean, I know what I'm doing. Like I know that's what's happening.
Although looking at Tom Ellis's ass is also personal care. So
It is.
just saying. 'Cause-
He's so pretty.
he's so pretty. Oh my god, he's so
And
pretty.
he's such a nice guy. I really like him.
That's why he's pretty. Like this is my type of guy. Okay, this is like there's a reason why my number one celebrity crush of all time is Hugh Jackman because he is gorgeous, but he's also just like
A good
human gold.
yes, like he loves his wife, like he's
He
been married
loves
for
his,
a million years, like
yeah, he's so loyal to his wife. He's so, just so sweet to everybody. He's like the nice guy in Hollywood and like easy to work with and encouraging and kind and funny and humble, makes fun of himself, does lots of charity work,
yep,
never in the tabloids,
loves musicals.
like, dude, that man is my fucking vibe.
Yep. It's funny. My husband and I were watching, what were we watching? Oh, he was watching like YouTube clips of something. And I think he was like, he ended up stumbling on like YouTube clips of like different like America's Got Talent people, because we don't watch shows like that. But
Uh-huh.
at all, but like he found some of the ones that were like real talented. So he was watching like a compilation clip of a bunch of them. And one of the shows, like Sofia Vergara was on
Uh-huh.
as a judge. And he was like, you know, it's amazing like how gorgeous she still is. Like, you know, because she's not the youngest chicken. And honestly, I don't think I think she's become like more attractive. Like she's still been attractive. She's wasn't even that young when she got popular or famous or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, and I was like, not to mention her husband makes me think that she's like probably even more likable as a person. And I was like saying, the two of them being together actually makes me like both of them more. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like the fact that they like each other and they get along as a couple makes me think that both of them are more likable, better people.
Yeah.
Like, because I like Joe Manganiello too, but like the two of them, I like both
Yeah.
so much. And
Yeah.
they're both so cute.
That's so funny you say, because he's another one of my huge celebrity crushes.
Oh my God. Love him. Love him. And he's also very like chill. He stays out of
Chill, super humble, super funny, kind of a nerd. That's the other thing, they're all kind of nerds a
Yep.
little bit. That's also how I feel about Ian Somerhalder too.
Love him. You know,
He,
he's from like basically New Orleans. I mean, he's from Covington, but basically New Orleans.
you know, I mean, Ian Somerhalder like worships his wife.
He does. Yeah, he's really nice.
You know, like every, you know, just absolutely loves her, you know, worships his daughter, always posting about her. They're really
Oh,
like environmental friendly stuff and
that's
like, you
actually
know,
what I really like about him is he's super, super into like sustainability and environmentally
yeah.
friendly stuff.
Something
That's
with
another
him,
one where he makes me like Nikki Reed more. Like I don't dislike Nikki Reed, but the fact that
right, exactly, yeah.
the fact that they're married and he like loves her so much makes me like her more because I think he's a pretty decent guy.
Yeah, and then if you follow her, she really is just this really, she's really sweet actually.
Yeah, she is.
Same thing with I can't think of her name right now, but same thing actually with Tom Ellis's wife. Like she's super funny and you know, goofy and like, you know, not over serious, you know. I don't know. I just like I love those kinds of people. It's the same thing with the two actors from Supernatural.
Oh, I love
Jared
them.
Padalecki and yeah, and Jensen Ackles. They just worship their wives. You
They're
know, big
they're
family guys, really love their kids. They're always doing charity work.
I love that they moved like near each other too.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yep. Well, that's the thing I was gonna say is that's something I love about them is that like they met and like you can tell that they created this family on this show because they're just
Mm-hmm.
so close to real life. And I like that about um Paul Wesley and Simon Ian Somerhalder too is like they started their own bourbon company together. So like even though they play brothers on TV, they're like brothers in real life too, and I
Yeah.
love that.
Lisa, we can't go there and have to function today. Like we cannot talk about these things. We don't talk about some things in public.
All right. So,
He's one of my favorites. For sure.
all right, so we got this going. Let's
The fact that he
do.
brings his dog everywhere, also.
Love that.
Tom Hardy, he brings his dog everywhere.
Yeah, I love that.
Just my favorite. He's just like, nope, this is my dog. Like red carpet, it's my dog. That would be my husband. That is my husband. When we went to New Orleans, we bought a stroller for Jack.
I love that so much. Okay. All right. This is where
My husband, who has no interest in children, was like, yeah, I'll push the dog around in a stroller.
I love that.
He's like, of course, he wants to do stuff too.
Hey, Missa. Okay, so.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, girl, hey. What you doing? What you doing?
Hey, guys. Fucking love you. They sit here and talk like about to, you know, never mind.
Well, it's funny because people tell me I don't sound like I'm from New Orleans, like up here, everywhere I live that's not New Orleans. People tell me I don't sound like I'm from New Orleans. And I'm like, people who sound like they're from New Orleans, if you've ever been to New Orleans, the only thing they sound like is they sound like, not to be rude, they sound like they're black. Like Southern black people. Not
Yeah.
like Southern accent, but like just like it's more like African American vernacular English. That's kind of what the New Orleans accent sounds like. it's not really what people think it is. It's not like a Cajun accent or anything. It's just a lot of adapted from African American vernacular English. So I'm like, yeah, I don't sound like that because for one, it would be weird if I started talking to you like that. And for two, it would also sound like I was trying to culturally appropriate a language from a group of people that I do not belong to. And for three, we're not in New Orleans and I'm not drunk. So I'm not going to sound like that right now. But it's funny because people don't like they'll say that and then I'm like, well, what do people from New Orleans sound like? And then they literally have no idea how to answer that question because they really
You don't sound like you're from New Orleans.
and then they don't know how to answer.
I cannot emphasize to you how much fuck right off.
Exactly.
Because I'm pretty proud of this look right now. And it actually wasn't much of a struggle.
Look,
And if you think
not
I'm
that
gonna,
impressive, but
if
I'm
you're
not
not, I'm not gonna throw that shit away.
I have Chateau today. It's not my bedtime, bitch.
It's not my bedtime, bitch. It's not my bed. That's not my bed.
All right, I'm doing some creamy liquid products today. So that was.
Did you see me swatch Dragon's Blood on the chat, Missa?
Maybe I should. I haven't tried this yet. Maybe I should blend one side before I put the other side on.
I'm not putting your other side on.
You put my other side on. Ooh.
I don't know what that meant.
I don't either.
I'm like, I'm weird. Forgive me.
I probably should have finished my eyes before I did this, but I had a reason. Why didn't I do it? Oh, because I wanted to powder my face so that if I have fallout. I had a reason. I knew it. Ooh, I like this blush. This blush is pretty.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
It's from Shein. It's the... Sorry. It's the, like one of the little She Lamb shaky ones.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot more like vibrant than I expected because it's one of the lighter colors. It's the like orangey one, but it's pretty light. Like, well, I guess I'm paler than I ever believe I am, so that's probably part of the issue. I always think I'm like much more colorful than I actually am. I'll buy things and be like, oh, that looks really pale, and then I'm like, oh, but you're also very pale, so that's part of the problem. I need more on the side.
Ooh, see me looking like a fucking mermaid right now.
You look so pretty. I have to go. My doctor is gonna think I'm insane. It's fine. I
love that for you.
I do too, actually.
I did it again.
What?
I put on this green shadow from, of course, one of the most beautiful palettes ever made, the Sorcerer's Palette by Jolie Beauty.
I love that palette. I don't have it, but it's so pretty.
Color Poppet is such a beautiful, like, evergreen green. I love this green.
Yeah, really pretty.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put this evergreen down. I buffed it out a little bit with the one above it. I'm like, okay, that'd be perfect. A little evergreen down, and then I'm gonna go on top of it with my Dragon's Blood. And I don't want to do it because I like the way the color looks on its own with my eyelid.
It's matte, isn't it? The color you put down.
Yeah.
Sometimes the matte just looks nice, you know? Which sounds insane, but lately I've actually been liking matte colors. Like, when I was in New Orleans, I used the Dollhouse and did like a matte look, and I thought I was gonna put like shimmers down, and I was like, no, I think I'm gonna leave it. And I don't know who possessed my body that day, but it was obviously not me talking.
So I think the thing is going to happen above. I'm gonna tapping a little bit of this on, but it's just not going to be heavy, and that's gonna.
I think okay. I need to set my face,
which just means I have absolutely got to do a look with it soon where it is the star of the show.
Okay. Yeah, I think that you need to do one where it covers like most your lid so that you can like see the shift really well. Because that's the one thing about multi-chromes. Like I always want to use like I always want to put like 50 shades on my eye. But then like if you don't cover a good area, you don't see the shift as well, you know? Okay, I'm just gonna set this and finish my eyes up really quick. I just wanted to make sure I had some powder down in case I had fallout.
Interesting.
Good interesting or bad interesting?
Yeah, interesting. I like it. I just put a little unexpected in my inner corner, and I was thinking it was going to not work for the tone, but actually it kind of played off well.
I love that color. I already know what color I'm using in my inner corner. I have planned it.
Okay. Your lady friend here doesn't hate this.
Good. I like it. It's beautiful. Do you have eyebrows?
Not yet. That's my thing is it already looks this good. I have eyebrows now, so it's only going to get better.
But I mean, do you have eyebrows?
Yeah.
Like you didn't shave yours off, right?
No.
Are they just super pale?
Yeah, and my eyeshadow's covering part of it.
Ah, gotcha.
You have eyes on now. You didn't have eyes on before. Ooh, that's kind of creepy.
Well, I'm glad you have eyes, Tia. My goodness.
Eyes are important.
So my step-grandmother, I don't think I told y'all in the group. I kind of didn't mention it a couple weeks back. My step-grandmother, she's been my grandmother since I was literally born. Like she was with my grandfather before I was born. So she was there my whole life. She died.
Oh, honey. Oh, that's so weird. That's kind of creepy because I haven't said anything in chat either, but my grandma's about to pass away in like the next day or two.
Isn't it? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't mention it. Like I kept thinking about mentioning it, didn't. But she's like
time to process.
Yeah, and like she's one of the reasons like I love makeup. She was always like really glamorous, like really like big glamour, not like just makeup, but she had like my grandpa was a doctor, they had money, but like she had this massive walk-in closet that was like the size of a bedroom and like ball gowns and like all kinds of crazy stuff.
My God, I love that.
She was British, by the way.
Love that.
And she had this amazing vanity in their bathroom because they had like a custom bathroom built. And off to the side of her vanity, she had like a bench seat with pillows and stuff. And when I was little, I would just go sit there and watch her put her face on. That was what she called it.
No, yeah, putting your face on, yeah.
And her face, like we're talking like before, like, you know, the full Instagram baddie face became a thing. Her regular face involved fake eyelashes.
Yeah.
Like homegirl was like one of the OGs. Like she would use like different colors of foundation to like contour and sculpt her face. You know what I mean?
Love that. Oh my God.
Yeah, like in the early 80s. Thanks, Missa. So yeah, I just as a kid, like one of my earliest memories in their house is like sitting and watching her put makeup on. And it was just such a I just loved it. It was like one of my favorite things to do at their house. And her name was Susie, actually. And she was just one of my favorite people. She was such a sweetheart. She was very loving, very funny. She smoked these really funny, fancy, long, dark brown cigarettes. Milton's, maybe? I don't know. They were weird. And she drank Dubonnet at all hours of the day. So like dark red wine. And
that is a character.
Oh yeah, and she had like a bajillion wigs, and when her hair wasn't done, she wore a legit turban with like a fucking beaded decorative thing on top.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, she was amazing. So yeah, she was pretty fantastic. I'll have to see if I can find some old pictures of her at some point so I can show you guys because she was just so great. she was actually a nurse. Like that's how it's very scandalous. That's how my grandfather met her, because he was a doctor. And he 100% cheated on my grandmother with her. But they had like a very shit marriage, like no justification for cheating, but they had a really bad marriage. Anyway, like, so that was its own thing. And my step grandmother and my grandfather were probably like the most meant to be people I've ever met in my life. Like, it sucks that my grandfather was trash about it, but like the way he went about it. But I mean, they literally were together for like decades, you know, afterwards. But she was much younger. Like, she was only about 7 years older than my mom. So she was saucy. That's for show. Yeah, I loved her so much. But she called everybody Lovey. But yeah, she was pretty fantastic.
She definitely sounds like a character.
She survived brain surgery like twice, because she had a couple of aneurysms, like severe, where she like literally like fell out and somebody found her collapsed like on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It was like after my grandfather died, you know, like not too long ago. And they had to go in and like do emergency like brain surgery to like coil off the aneurysms or whatever. So I mean, she had like a relatively rough time towards like the end there, but I mean, pretty amazing that she like survived brain surgery twice. And both times that it happened, she was like by herself when it happened, which is pretty crazy that she even survived. Because usually when that happens, like people, you know, that's it. Like if you're alone, like that's bye-bye, you know.
Can I put a black liner on? I think
like,
so.
Like a top lid liner, you mean?
Like a liquid liner. Yeah.
It would look nice. What?
I came up with the idea.
What's the idea?
I'm gonna do the black lip liner. I'm gonna do the dragon blood on top of it.
That would look amazing.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, it's, you know, it's sort of one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I'm just like, on the one hand, I'm gonna be sad and it's gonna suck, and you know, all the feelings that are normal to feel when you lose somebody. But I also feel like I've lost a lot of people in the last couple of years. I don't know. It feels like it's like, you know, I lost my grandpa, and then like Greg lost his dad, and that was really, 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 really rough.
That sucks.
I feel like for sure I'm super bummed for my dad, because it's his mom, and my dad is a saint and a sweetheart and a love and just wants to take care of everybody. And I just know it's going to kill him to lose his other parent. But I don't know. It's just,
that's always hard. It's hard when you have to divide your grief too, like between like your own grief, like allowing yourself to grieve, and then like empathy for someone else, and
oh
like
my God, yes.
making room for their grief. You know what I mean?
Yes, like, I went through that really badly with Greg's dad, because I was trying so hard to be there for him. But I was grieving because I honestly, Greg's dad was probably the closest person to me that I've ever lost. Like, losing him was much harder on me than losing like a grandparent.
Yeah, because it was like almost like a parent for you, like a surrogate parent.
Yeah, because we lived with him for, you know, a long while, so like we were just all very close. Like,
yeah.
I also we lost Greg's dad the year I was pregnant with Brooklyn, and so Brooklyn never even got to meet him.
Yes, Lisa Moore was the brand. She smoked those until she died. She would not give them up, and she was in a nursing home at the end, and somebody was bringing her Dubonnet. I don't know who. Dubonnet and cigarettes. Yeah, it's really hard when that's probably one of the hardest things for me. I'm not good at grieving in general. I honestly am like, I dread losing my parents. Obviously I dread losing my parents.
Right.
But like, I also dread losing my parents for different reasons. Like, For one thing, I'm not good at like keeping up communication long distance because I'm not good at like phone calls like on a regular basis, like daily or like a couple times a week. I'm just really bad at that because I get overwhelmed and that kind of thing. And so I kind of already feel guilty that I don't like keep up with my parents enough. And so I really wonder how I'm gonna feel about that once like they're not available to be kept up with, I guess, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I'm gonna take that really hard and I'm gonna hold it against myself, but I don't know what to do about it now because I can't seem to apply it in the now. Like I can't seem to like apply the guilt now and make myself be more like, I guess,
Right.
like proactive about that stuff because it still stresses me out. Which I'm sure people who have like social anxiety with those kind of things will understand what I mean. Like, I know that I'm probably going to regret it, but I also am still very anxious about those things and don't really, like in real time, I can't seem to make myself be better about that stuff so that I don't feel
Right.
it later. And I wish I had more time where I could just go visit them and spend time with them, but I can't seem to make that happen either. Like I can't seem to make time just happen. Like it's weird. And then also like I have this weird thing where like when it's like an out of sight, out of mind thing with even with people where like when someone's not around, it's not that I don't miss them. It's just like my brain kind of just keeps going like robot almost like, okay, keep on going. And so grieving is kind of hard for me because I know I need to do it, but it's like almost hard to make it happen. And then I think I'm dysfunctional like about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like my brain just kind of bypasses it and is like, nope, just keep doing what you need to do, because they're not there anyway. And it's like, well, yeah, I know, like I know on a daily basis they're not there, but like they're really not there now. So we should probably like think about that. And my brain's like, well, why do you need to think about that? They're never there. Like it's very much like like why does that matter kind of thing in a robot kind of way. But that's not healthy because then it comes out in real unhealthy ways. like you know what I mean?
I
Like
don't know. You sound like me, Anna, where there's a bit of there's that survivalist in you,
right.
and
Like
you
I'm very much a robot when it comes
and
to
you
like,
have to do that to survive.
right. But I do it even if I don't need to. You know what I mean? Like my brain just switches into that whether I need to or not. Like it's very much like I don't know how to turn it off. So
I don't know. I still think that might be a bit of a survival thing. It's just your way to, it's like it doesn't.
it
You know what
is.
I mean? Like
It is for sure. I think it's mostly going to involve a lot of therapy, probably. I mean, realistically, I'm probably just going to have to go to therapy. Oh, Lisa, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. I don't even know how I
I'm
would
so
process.
sorry, Lisa.
I really don't know how I would process that. I like it's so that's horrifying. Just horrifying on a real level, and then horrifying because I genuinely don't know how I would process that. Like I can't even begin to imagine. I am thinking, so for my waterline, I was thinking maybe like almost acidy yellow, like bright. What do you think?
Ooh, yes.
Just to keep it bright, but like kind of go with the color theme.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, I really need to like get my eyes checked. I need reading glasses real bad.
That actually might help with your headaches.
Yeah, well, so when I'm wearing my regular glasses, like when I'm not wearing contacts, it's not too bad because like I can read like at a computer screen distance without a problem. And I can, if it's like close up, I just take my glasses off and I can read fine. Like without corrective vision, I can read fine.
Yeah.
I can't see far away.
Oh yeah, that's pretty as fuck. Okay.
Did you put it over the liner?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now
But I really want to see if there's a way for me to get LASIK that'll kind of correct the middle zone, like both.
Yeah.
I would love it if I didn't have to wear glasses for like normal stuff. Like if I only needed to wear them for like driving or something.
Yeah. I notice a difference. I do. Like I'll get headaches easier, but I still don't wear them with this shit. I know that.
Because right now, like I'm very blind without my glasses. Like I can read up close without them, but otherwise I can't function. Like I can't see my face in the mirror. I can't drive. Like I can't do anything functional. It's not safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people will die. So like I definitely would need corrective something in order to like live my life as a person. Okay. I'm going to put this really cool color on my inner corner from Davina called Fairy Fire.
I've seen that. You've swatched that before, and it is
super cool.
stunning. Does not begin to cover it. I'm not going out today, so your girl decided she's going to be bronzed and sculpted like an inch.
To the gods.
To the gods.
To the gods.
I'm not going to even play around. I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah, now I'm going to determine. I'm going to have to see if I can find some pictures of Susie. Because y'all would love her. She's so extra. So extra. I mean, everybody loved Susie. But, anywho. You know what? One thing that's nice about, like, my eyes being so hooded is it's nice and not. I almost never, ever.
Nope. You can have a snack, baby. It's fine. Go have a fruit snack.
Yes. That child needs
Why am I making
Lunchable.
makeup? Because I need the makeup on. I'm just crazy that way, girl. Sometimes I just want to wear makeup.
You're starving that child.
I'm not starving.
She needs a Lunchable. She's going to die. She's going to die without that Lunchable. Oh my Lord, that is fan-fucking-tastic.
Fairy Fire?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put a little more on and then I'm going to go up closer. Isn't it gorgeous, Nemesis? Yeah, I like the Davina ones too. I have a lot of Davina.
I love Davina. I only have the 4 right now that you gave me, but I love them for highlighting. I mean,
yes, aren't they great? And honestly, like, I have a few of their mattes, which are very nice. Like, the quality is really good. But I don't order many of their mattes. I don't order a lot of single mattes in general just because I have so many palettes with mattes in them. That for me, I tend to order, like, for special shadows. So that's Fairy Fire on the inner corner. Ooh, it's pulling super green. I like that.
Oh, your hair looks so beautiful.
Mine?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Don't die.
All right. Waterline. What do I want to do for my waterline?
My eyes are different.
What?
My eyes are different shapes in the inner corner, and it's annoying. Like the fold, the fold that happens in my inner corner is different. I know no one ever notices except for me, but you know what my issue is about that kind of stuff, like little details like that? Because people are always like, oh, no one ever notices that stuff. Don't worry about it. You know, when you nitpick yourself. I notice weird little details on everybody about everything because I'm neurodivergent. And I don't hold them against people by any means, but I do notice them because of the way my brain is. So in my brain, everybody notices them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So for me, it's hard for me not to like hyper focus on things that I don't like that are like little details, because I have a hard time not noticing little details like that are like bothersome to me. Because I figure if I see them, then everybody sees them.
Not everyone's as special as you.
Well, that's true. Special best special. Oh my God, I just want to put fairy fire all over my face. Like everywhere. Like, look at.
Oh my God.
the Davina drew you out. Right, Missa? Like it's harder to make them look even because they're different. So like if I try to do those little like inner corner what are they called? Wings, like the little inner corner wing things. Like that makes them more uneven, harder to balance. I don't know. That kind of stuff is just aggravating. Makes it even harder when you already have hooded eyes and you're trying to like compensate for shit. Because my hoods already like crease everything. Like wings are just forget about it. Like I can't. There's not even a point. That's what I was gonna say earlier. It's like nice and not nice that I can like I can't really do wings. I mean I can, but they just cover everything. So on one hand, I never really need to do them, but on the other hand, it's not easy for me to pull off like a cute wing. I love you, Tia, but you're much more talented and much cooler than me. You're probably one of the most intimidating people I've ever encountered. I have this weird thing where very select people are incredibly intimidating to me. Like, do you have that problem? Because
I do, but it just cracks me up because tea is not one of them for me.
But isn't it weird how it's like very specific select people and you don't have any control over who it is? Is that how it is for you? That's
yeah, I have people who intimidate me for sure.
But it's like for me, it's just very random, very select people. Like it's Tia for me. And I have no logical explanation for why, because like I cannot explain it. And I like Tia. She's never done anything that would justify me being intimidated by her. She's just like too cool. Like I don't know what it is.
All right.
She's like Rizzo if we were in Greece.
Right.
Minus the abortion, maybe. I don't know. I'm not making any judgments anyway, either way. I just don't know about that.
All right, so I need to brow myself.
All right. Yeah, brows. Me too. Huh. We're both on brows. Okay. You have done much more, but like we're both on brows. Okay.
I don't know what color to do my brows.
What are the options?
I'm thinking I think I'm probably gonna do navy.
Oh, I think that would look really good because your hair, like with your hair being blue and your eyes being purple and blue, and I'm probably not gonna make my brows purple.
You don't know?
I think I'll just do them like a neutral dark brown kind of color-ish. Yeah. I'm gonna do like a cheater brow, like a easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Lemon squeezy.
The most unintimidating person ever. I believe that. 100% believe you are unintimidating. And honestly, if I met you in person, I would probably have no problem hanging out with you or like talking to you or anything like that. But secretly in my head, I would be like worried about being an idiot around you at all times, because I would still be an idiot because like that's my nature, but I can't change who I am. I can.
And if anyone here asks her to, you'll deal with me.
Probably also with me too, because I'm a little bit snarky.
I know, I love it.
I get a little sassy real fast. especially if it's like in a professional capacity. That's the one time that I am pretty confident. I mean, I do have a lot of like imposter syndrome when it comes to like just the background, but when it comes to being at work, like my patients, knowing like what needs to happen.
I am fucking dude, Anna.
Yeah.
What the fuck is with you? Every time I'm on live with you, like I pull these fucking looks out and like, dude, I'm like fucking feeling myself right now. Like, this looks so fucking cute. I love it.
You're adorable, first of all. You're talented, second of all. Third of all, I'm a good luck charm. You can't get rid of me ever. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe just because like we just sort of kind
Hi,
of hang out.
Sal.
I think partially it's because you're much more talented than I am, so you're not
What?
nervous about it. Like,
I don't know. You just let me relax and chill. It helps when I don't try to like go in with something too crazy. I just kind of feel it. I don't know.
yeah, I think because like usually when we're doing it, you don't usually have like a plan, like a major plan. Like you're just kind of like, I think I'm gonna try this, you know? And like you're just like, why
All
not?
right. Highlight, which actually I think I'm gonna use Divina Shadows for that.
Oh, I need my magnifying mirror because I am old and blind.
Hey, Brooklyn, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, come here now. Because I don't want it to pop open and spill. Seriously, Brookie, use your brain. Can you put it back on the ground, please?
Are you talking to a child or a cat?
A child. All right, that's right. Everyone come for my parenting skills.
Oh, I wasn't judging your parenting skills at all. My best friend has 4 children because she's insane. And her youngest is basically a cat. He just likes to knock things off of everything. Like he'll just literally walk up to a table and be like, and it took me to point out to her that her child was a cat. She was like telling me how he was behaving as this developed, because like it developed, you know, in his early toddlerhood. And I was like, so he's a cat. And she was like, oh my God. Yeah.
He's a cat.
Yeah. And the last time I talked to her, she's like, so he's still a cat.
Sort of so. It was originally going to be me, Miss, and Sam, but Sam had to work and Miss had some stuff to do. So we're just, I was like, okay, well, I kind of still want to go live. And then me and Anna were already going to have a phone call today later anyway. So we're like, you know what? Let's just do the live together. And
So
here we are.
I'm getting ready for my doctor's appointment.
She's going full glam for that doctor hoe.
Yep. It's a formal doctor's appointment.
Did I put my diamond bomb away? That doesn't sound like something I would have done.
No. Y'all get to enjoy my exciting brow stylings.
See, I didn't think it was, but that means that it is. Aha, there it is. I was like, that means it's somewhere lost on this god awful desk, and
If you want, you can borrow mine. I know where it is.
I found it.
Ugh.
Oh, your girl is fucking shiny as shit right now. All right.
That brow's like all right. I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit. It's passable. We'll do. It'll do.
That'll do, pig.
Every time.
That is Dragon's Blood by Give Me Glue. If you did miss that swatch, Nemesis, I'm gonna make you just jizz your pants right now.
Every time Teresa says that'll do, pig, it makes me think of the movie. Big.
This is Dragon's Blood by Give Me Glow. Oh my god, would you look at that shit? Like, it is fucking unreal.
Thanks, Nemesis.
Thank you. I am feeling it.
Isn't it gorgeous though? Like, look, if you don't already have that, I'm shocked. And if you don't, it sounds like we're both going to be placing orders. I mean,
it's so beautiful. Okay, lashes. I'm not going to panic over the fact that I don't know where my little Hellbite lashes are, because there's the box for them, but I don't see the lashes. Unless this is somewhere here. Oh,
what lashes?
From Fire Vixen. These little. I love their lashes.
Is it like an online, like indie?
Yeah. Uh-huh. But I don't want to wear those. I don't think. Or maybe I do want to wear these.
I need to try some more like indie lash company. My eyebrows are being super weird today. We're just not going to talk about it too much.
Your face is super weird today.
My face is super weird every day.
Joke's on you.
Right? That's what you think all the time. You know what I really want to get and try, because I've never tried them, is like some half lashes.
You know, how am I supposed to put this lash on and see if it's going to look right if it won't stick in my eye?
I don't know. How rude of the lash.
I think so.
I think I'm just going to have to use a pencil and kind of fill in my eyebrows a little bit. They're being dumb. That one just doesn't want to stay up. Stupid.
It is the absolute tits, Nemesis. It is unfucking real how beautiful it is.
Oh, do you have it already? I mean, I'd be shocked if you didn't have it. You know what, Nemesis? I have a question for you. Do you have any shadows from Touch of Glam? And if so, what is your opinion? Is it worth an order? Even though their Etsy shop is annoying.
Ooh, I kind of like these, actually. I think I might
real
do
tempted. Real tempted to order, but their Etsy shop annoys me every time I go to order. Okay, my eyebrows, I think, are about as eyebrowy as they're gonna get, because like I'm
eyebrowy as they're gonna get.
Well, they're annoying me, so I think I'm just gonna leave them there. I'm gonna put a little a fairy fire like here, and maybe that'll distract from how annoying my eyebrows are being.
Just put fairy fire in your eyebrows.
Exactly. Glitter eyebrows. That's a pretty color. Yeah. Wait, you have 3 dragon's bloods?
Of course she does.
Do you keep one like in the shower? Like, or is it like one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen? So you don't have to travel from room to room?
I would.
Right. I mean,
all right,
that's
now, we have another big decision to make here.
Okay. What's the decision?
Big decisions.
All right.
I have no idea what I want to do for my lips.
Ooh. Ooh. That's hard.
Mostly times people tell me to go nude till the eyes shine, but everyone knows that I am like such a colorful lipstick match my eyes bitch.
Yeah, I know. And like, I know most people say nude because then it like, it like helps balance the eyes, but like I'm definitely also one of those people who's very inclined to wanting to do something colorful with the lips. You know what I mean? Like I'm on that page too.
I think about it here for a second.
But I'm also not like I like a nude lip, but I'm
I
also
do too.
not married to a nude. I'm not one of those people who's like everything's a nude lip, you know.
Oh no!
What happened?
I forgot to put mascara on.
You could do a Missa and put it on after.
I'm gonna have to.
You'd be a weirdo today. I have one eye where my eyelashes curl too much in the corner. So
A blue lip?
sometimes,
Okay, all right. I'm liking what people are thinking here. What everyone else think? A blue lip?
see, I think a blue. Do you have any blues that match? Like, what color blues do you have, or do you just make blues out of like shadows?
I can do either. I have some blue lips. The main blue lip I have though is I think two. I have some navy
I
blue lips,
see. I
and
was
then
inclined to say something that matches your brows almost. So that would be kind of.
yeah, I do have that, and then
You know what I mean? Like something that kind of balances the brow, like a dark. Ugh, that's horrible.
we'll get a couple out and see what we think.
Oh
A
my
dark green still? Ooh, do I have a dark green lip?
Oh, the green would balance the give me the dragon's blood. So, I like it. I like it. Especially if it was like a slightly bluey green, like a cool green, you know, leaning. Okay.
The only problem I have is I don't know if I have. See, I had this beautiful evergreen lipstick from Fenty, but it was one of the lipsticks that got stolen in my purse.
That is sad. Was it one of the stick like the
Yeah, the Mademoiselle ones.
I love that color. I know exactly which one you're talking about. I like that formula too.
I actually have a couple of them that they were in there got stolen. The only like my pumpkin rose got stolen, which you can't get anymore. So
That's bullshit.
yeah, especially because that color is so special.
Mm-hmm. I know. I like that color a lot. If you like liquid lips, I don't know if they still have them. I don't know if they still have them. JD Glow has a couple of colors that are really cool.
Yeah.
They have like in that vein of like rusty orangey colors. They have one called Busty Rusty that's really cool.
I'm gonna try this on, guys, and we're gonna see. I don't know if it's gonna work, and if I do, I will truly be a multi-chrome bitch today. But I don't know. It might be. I don't know. We'll see.
What are you doing?
I have a lip color. I'm gonna try.
Are you putting eyeshadow on your lip?
No.
Are you putting JD Glow liner on your lip?
No. Okay. Okay. What was I do? I was going to. Oh, I need to put mascara on.
I'm finishing the rest of my face really quick before I do my mascara and lashes, because if I run out of time, I probably won't put lashes on. I'll probably just do mascara. One of my, this eye, I don't know if it's the way I sleep, my eyelashes curl up a lot on the end.
That's so weird, huh?
Yeah, it didn't used to do that either. Like when I was younger, my eyelashes were pretty similar. Like they weren't super curly, but they were pretty similar. And I had to curl them both to get them to be kind of curly. But it's so much that if I put mascara on, even if I don't curl them, if I put mascara on and then I try to put fake lashes on, half the time the lashes will catch my eyelash and like stick it up. So it's like a giant pain in my ass. I sometimes I have to avoid putting mascara on that part of my eyelash before if I put lashes on until after, because it otherwise gets caught.
Lash.
It's real dumb. I don't like it. I wish I had a reverse curler so I could like straighten
Ooh,
that.
Sonia. I'm ready to see you in a black lip, girl. I'm ready.
I love black lipstick. Maybe I should wear a black lipstick today. Or a purple one. I did get, when I got the Unearthly palette, I got some of their lips. They're satin lips and they're real pretty. Maybe I'll wear one of those. they're like interesting colors. So maybe I feel like I'm not doing anything with that, but all right. I think I want to go over this blush a little. Should we do a little bit of a yellow blush? A little yellow, maybe. Oh. Would be. Should we do a little yellow? Look a little jaundice.
Fucking.
For our doctor's appointment.
Fucking what's her name? And she's all like, jaundice is a look.
Did you see the comment? I don't know if you watched it, but the that Wilma left on Teresa's last releases and rants.
No,
I think it was on that one. Well, she was like, I just can't get behind the yellow blush. I was like, oh no, I'm all about the jaundice look. It's actually really funny. I had this before Missa bought yellow blush and got into it because I'm a weirdo. I just wasn't really using it that much. Like I had already bought it though. I just don't talk about stuff much, so I was real quiet about it. I hadn't said anything.
Yeah.
But it's actually because I follow weird people on Instagram, like weird makeup artisty people, you know? So like I had already bought some weird blush colors just for funsies. And I was looking at it's Likely Makeup palette. There's like a palette that has a yellow blush in it. And I was interested, but I didn't really want the whole palette because it has like other colors that I really didn't think I would use. And it's not the cheapest, and it's like from Canada. And then I found the Silence is Golden from NYX, and I was like, ooh, I want that. And I got the matte one because I figured like I could layer shimmer over it, you know, to play with because they're not that expensive. But then, you know, then it became all the rage. So like I'm very hipster. I'm like I was doing it before it was cool. Not really. It was already cool on Instagram. But still. I also bought, when I got that, I got the NYX in the like Sweet Cheeks line. They have one of the colors is so taupe. I don't know if y'all have seen that. It's like a really cool, not cool as in like hip, cool as in cool toned, like almost like a contour color.
I actually have the original taupe blush from NYX.
Still. I mean, that's basically what it is. Like you could use it as a blush, I'm sure somebody could, but I mean, I can use it as like a really cool toned contour. I have a very, very cool toned contour from, what the fuck is that brand called? Notoriously Morbid. They have a really cool toned contour that is like grayish. Like it's not quite gray. Like it's warm enough that it's not totally gray, but it's practically gray. It's called Necromancy.
No, I don't know. I might take it off. I don't know. Oh my god, this lip color.
Like that's a contour from Notoriously Morbid.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Huh, so it's like, yeah, it's really, I mean, if you just want like a super, super like shadow contour, it's good. Also good for like Halloween-y stuff, you know. I need another blush color to put with this. Maybe.
Alrighty. All right, I'm feeling a little bit like a galactic witch right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sorceress. I'm a sorceress. I'm a sorceress.
You look like a galactic sea witch. It's pretty great.
I'm a fucking sorceress, dude. I'm a motherfucking sorceress.
Are you done?
No. But
how are you done?
But it's good because I'm gonna show kittens in a minute. In a second.
Because you're gonna what?
Show kittens.
Kittens. I got distracted.
Look at this lip color.
What is it?
This is a multi-chrome lipstick from that brand V Cosmetics that I love.
V, yes. I forgot you got multi-chrome from them. Multi-chrome lipstick.
This is like their main multi-chrome. They might have one other one, but this is the one that, of course, I had to go for.
It looks really pretty. Okay, now that I have too much blush on, not possible. I need to put a highlighter on. What highlighter should I put on? Should I use the Dior highlighter that I bought because of Daniela?
Yes.
It's all her fault. It's really pretty though. Thank you, Susie. I know, she's totally banned. She did that super fast and it's gorgeous. Like, what? Look at all the rhinestone placement too. Oh my God. Ugh. Annoying.
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 Oh, don't even. You're beautiful, Susie. You're gorgeous. You're lovely.
I'm really jealous of yours and Susie's eyelid space. Like, big time.
This lip, like, every time I look at it, it looks like a different color.
That's so pretty. I really like just the general tone that it gives off anyway. The kind of like tealish, dark, almost black.
And then it goes purple.
Yeah, I really like that.
Oh, thank you, wifey. That's what I was. I'm a galactic witch. Oh, yeah. I'm going to shave my brow off. You too can achieve this eye space if you just shave your brows off.
No, really though, you have great eyelids. Like you have like a hollow. Like see my fat eyelids that just hang down over my eyes. See them. See how my eyebrow basically touches my eyelashes? Yeah. We're not talking about that right now. Even if I got an eyelid lift, which eventually I will probably get one, just because as I get older, my eyelids are gonna get even heavier, and just for like my own well-being, I'll probably get one. But even if I got one, like they can't make my brow higher. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they can't. I mean, they could make this a little higher, but they can't make my brow bone higher. It's fine. I work with what I got. It just makes it harder for me to do some of the stuff that I would like to do, like creative stuff, like some of the cut crease stuff. Because if I do it, this angles in so much that you can't see a lot of it. Like some of the stuff I've tried, when I cut it,
Sorry.
If I don't tilt my head back, you can't see it. But look at this highlighter while I'm here.
It looks so good with that look too. It is so good with that blush.
It's such a pretty highlight. I want to put more on.
And I'm gonna put more on.
My doctor's gonna be like, "Are you warm? Are you sweaty? Like, what's wrong with you?" Oh, I usually put a little right here to highlight my shadow so I don't look like I'm chromatic.
Oh my God, I do that too. See that right there? I love putting it on the bridge of my nose.
Well, and my brow is like really heavy right here, so if I highlight right here, it doesn't look as like shadowed. Normal lighting.
I love it right here. Cheeks, Cupid's bow, tip of my nose, right there. Every so often above my brows, but not very often.
I do it like right here, right here, right here, and then I do usually a little here with like what's left on my brush, depending on what color I'm using.
We look so good that Syl had to stop in mid-word. She couldn't even spell out the word. You're so a-hole.
I should probably, I guess. Oh, let me pull out my lips that I have because I have some unearthly ones that are new.
Oh yeah, you told me you got unearthly bullet lips.
Where did I put it? I have. Where's the other one? that's weird. Where's the other one? What did I do with it? Did I hide it from? Oh no, I know where I put it. Haha. So I have. These are actually a really nice formula. They're like the satin one. I'm just gonna put a little swatch on my hand so y'all can tell me what color. This, because you can't really see it in the tube very well. This is Diana, which is like a, it's.
Oh, that is a stunning color.
Yeah, it's like kind of a purpley, beigey, grayish kind of color. This is Eva. This is light, but it's nice. It's a little more warm. This one's kind of caramelly.
Ooh, I like that too.
And then this one's Kaylina, which this one's really pretty. It's a little darker, and on me because I'm paler than I think I am. It reads like pretty dark. It's a really good dark neutral, like brown, but I don't know. This is the first one.
I'm kind of feeling the second one.
Yeah, like a little warmer. Yeah, I like that one. I think so. I should probably do some lip liner though.
Oh, you're gonna do lip liner too?
I think so, because that one's kind of light. So I might need like a liner that's just a
oh my god, your hair is so pretty.
Thanks. It's gonna fade super fast.
I know, I deal with that too.
I did do like this time I did a darker color and
hey Becca. Yes, I am. So
I did a darker color this time, and I got one of the conditioners that's like the ones you can put on a cup like every like week or so that you like tinted, you know, the ones that actually colors your hair. Like the ones y'all, they sell them at Ulta too, you know, y'all sell them. I haven't tried that yet, actually. Like I haven't used it, but I'm interested. I'm excited to try it because I think I got one that's like a dark purple. So I think if it starts to fade too much, I can like use that just to kind of fill in.
It's the curls too right now. These curls in your hair are just
they're a little wild because I haven't really done anything. Although those little curling things work really well. I was gonna tell Rhea about them because you know she was buying like curl things from Shein. I got this from Shein for like $1 or $2 for 6 of them. And they were super easy, and they weren't that uncomfortable to sleep on because they're soft.
Yeah, you should send me a link for those because I have something like that too, but they're like the rods, like with like the
yeah.
And I don't know, like okay, but
I wanted to try them because I don't really like sleeping on hard, you know, like on the really hard ones.
That's what she said.
Yeah, don't sleep on the hard ones.
Let's go see kittens.
I'm gonna probably, I think I'm just gonna do mascara today instead of doing lashes. I have a nice mascara that I can build up, so I'm gonna throw this on and then I'll probably just put mascara while you're looking at kittens. I'm so sorry, Jen.
Give me one moment. Hi guys. Oh, that's gonna bury babies. You're not bury the babies. What's going over here? Hi. Hi. All right, let's nope. And nope. know.
It won't let you flip?
Oh, well, it's just going to take me a second. Yep. Hi, puppies. Hi, little puppies.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Oh. Hi, little puppies. Yep. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's introduce everybody. This is Luna. She's a little girl who's all black. And this one is Midnight. The chunky boy. The chunky boy. Hi, chunky boy. Hi, my chunker. Hi, chunker.
So
Yes,
sweet.
your little chunker. Yes, this is Cookie. Oh my goodness, Cook. What's the matter? Oh, honey, oh.
Oh.
Oh, my Cookie. You're okay, baby. Boy. Get in there. What's going on? Why are you doing this? Hi. And then we got Pepper. Pepper's a cute little girl. She's got one of those, like, Pepper's like, I think Pepper's got a little sickness in her eye. Hey, Chubby. Oh, Bean, are you being, you're being my sister. What are you doing, Bean? Are you being a big sissy? This is actually the sissy. This is the one of the girls from the first batch.
One of the older kittens. Oh.
Oh. What you doing, my little pep? Oh, my little pep's eye. My little pep's eye. I want to show, because, like, Midnight over here is really neat. Leaving over here right next to the box. Oh, my sweet girl. I know.
What did you say the solid black one's name was?
What?
What did you say the solid black one's name was?
I have two solid black ones. One little girl is Luna.
Oh, that's cute.
And then
Midnight.
Huh?
And Midnight.
And Midnight. One big Midnight.
And then you have Cookie. What's the other one?
Pepper.
Oh.
Like salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got Cookie and Pepper. And like cookies and cream. Like cookies and cream. Ooh, my little cookie. Yes. I love Midnight. He's my little chunk boy. I like Pepper. He's my little chunker. He's my little chunk. Oh. He's my little chunk. You're my little chunk. You're my little chunk.
Which of the previous kittens do you still have?
We have the two girls. Laura, which is the really fluffy one that was just in the box.
Uh-huh.
And then the black one named Missa.
Yeah.
Did you come up, Pappy?
Missa, who you will have forever.
If I have any say in it, yeah. What you doing, Pappy? What you doing, little chunk? Little chunk? Where you going, little chunk? Hey, chunk.
It's going to be weird when Missa finally becomes your sister wife and your cat is named after her.
I know, right? Oh, little chunk. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my on this little chunk. I know. Oh, so you're getting glitter on me. Are you gonna walk? Oh, be careful. Are you gonna do it like a big? Can you put? Hey, be gentle. You gotta be gentle. Hey, Pepper. Hi, Luna. There we go. Luna's the loud one.
My goodness.
Luna is a talker.
She got some lungs.
She's the smallest of them too, so it's kind of funny. She's the smallest, but she's the loudest.
That tracks.
Midnight, and you just have Pepper and Luna. So, Mom, I have 2 kittens. I have Cookie and Pep and Luna, and you just have.
No, this is Midnight. This is Luna.
Oh, that's not even as usual.
Midnight, and you got 2 kittens, and you have Luna, and it's Pepper too.
What's up, Lulu? Lulu, my little Lulu. Oh my goodness, Lulu.
Cookie, my little cookie. My little cookie and cream.
Fine. I never knew any kid who protests as much as you do. All right, let's try put them back. Here, Pep. And here's Chonker. Little Chonker boy. And my little baby cookie.
Did you say you already have people who want those?
Yeah, we definitely at least have like 2 or 3 people interested.
That's cool.
What's that?
That must be nice.
It helps the stress a little bit.
Right? Like, okay.
Because, you know, that puts us at 9 cats right now. It's a lot of cats. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go.
You're like, just call me Selena Kyle. And do you like that color?
I like that color. I think it goes with your blush.
That's what I was thinking. All right, I'm gonna put mascara on, and then maybe I'll spray my face. That would probably feel nice. I haven't used, this is the kimchi.
Oh.
I got it in like a subscription box, but I haven't used it. It's matte, but hopefully it's not too matte.
Oh, it's
very wet.
Oh, is it?
Well, that's kind of good though, I guess. I like it when my face feels.
You like it when it's wet all over your face?
I do.
Oh, that's right.
I like a wet face. You know what I noticed about these unearthly shades, which is really cool? Because this one's yellow based, like very yellow based. But my teeth don't look really yellow.
Well, that's kind of good.
Like all of the ones that are weird that you would think would make your teeth look like not good. Something about the undertones don't make your teeth look yellow. Which is kind of cool. I don't know
what does it smell like?
It doesn't really have much of a smell. It's kind of fresh, but there's not much air, which is kind of nice. I like it when things aren't really smelly. Or at least, you know.
Then you don't want to ever meet me.
I'll make an exception for you.
I'm very
smelly. I like perfumes, but I'm picky about scents. So I guess I don't care if setting sprays have a scent as long as it goes away.
Yeah.
But I have like one, I forget what it's from. I have one setting spray that has like a melon cucumber kind of scent. And I really don't like melon cucumber scented things. So
cucumber and melon scent is like the 90s in a bottle.
Yeah. And I actually I don't mind the flavor of cucumber. I do not like the scent of cucumber. It's also one of those weird things where I don't like cucumber in drinks at all. Like, you know
Yeah.
how people like cucumber in water and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that at all. Like, I know that's like,
And not about that cucumber life.
I don't know why. I'm not really a picky person when it comes to food in general.
I like how you say you're trying to like rationalize, like you're gonna hurt the cucumber's feelings.
But it's weird because I'm not that picky and I like cucumber. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like it in food and I like cucumber salad. And I mean, if somebody gives me cucumber water and I'm thirsty, I will drink it. But like, you know how like people make mixed drinks and like, you know, they'll make like cucumber margaritas and no, not my jam.
I think it's because for me, cucumbers is not something that I think of as being used in any kind of a sweet capacity.
Yeah,
like I
maybe
think of
that's it.
cucumbers in salad or like with hummus.
Yeah, like I like cucumber with like vinegar flavor.
Yeah.
And I don't want to drink vinegar.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't really like it in like a juice capacity or like. Yeah, that's probably
exactly.
it. I also don't like drinking what's it called? I don't like drinking banana really either. Like, I mean, I'll tolerate it in smoothies. Like now as I've gotten older, I like it in certain smoothies, like, you know, but I don't like juice with banana flavor, like banana in it. Like, I'll drink it if like someone gives it to me. But you know how like you can buy juice in the supermarket that has like banana in it? I do not like that.
Yeah. So you're not like big on like strawberry banana?
I actually really don't like strawberry and banana together. I will eat it if I have to, but that's probably my least favorite fruit combination. And it's a weird, it's a texture thing because strawberries are acidic and bananas are creamy. It's like a thing. Like, I don't like strawberry banana yogurt, which is one of the most popular flavors.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. It's strawberry banana smoothie is like the go-to it's like the go-to smoothie flavor.
That's the one I don't like. Like, my favorite smoothie is actually like I don't know if y'all have Smoothie Kings out there. Do y'all have Smoothie Kings? We do. My favorite is like the Island Impact, which has like mango.
I love Island, like pina colada flavored kind of.
Yeah, it's got like pineapple, mango, I think papaya, and it has banana in it.
I actually have pineapple sherbet in my freezer right now, and it is so good.
Yeah, see, I like banana with like those kind of flavors, like tropical.
So it's all like, I'm sorry, Anna, but you're wrong.
Hey, I'll eat stuff. I'm not really that picky. There's very
I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
There's very few things I won't eat.
Your opinion doesn't matter.
But I just feel like both of those flavors are better with other things. Honestly, I don't really like strawberries in smoothies in general. I actually prefer strawberries like just strawberries. You know what I mean? Like, I think they taste better as strawberries than they do in things like that. So for me, I would rather a smoothie with other stuff in it. I used to make myself green smoothies a lot. Like, when I was in nursing school, I would bring a green smoothie to class like every morning.
This looks so cool.
My go-to was like, I had a blended bag of like frozen mango and pineapple, and I would just throw like a bunch of that in a blender with like spinach and coconut water.
Interesting.
And that was usually really good. Sometimes I would throw some frozen banana in there, like for a little more sweetness, creaminess, or I would throw in like some avocado, make it a little creamier.
I had to get used to the idea of avocado. I'm not a big avocado person.
I like avocado, but I like guacamole the most. I like guacamole, and I like guacamole that's like fresh, like freshly made. I like avocado on things, like on salad or sandwiches.
Well, you did in sushi.
Yes, I like it in sushi a lot. I don't like hot avocado. Like, people try to cook it into things. I don't understand why you would do that.
Sorry, you're wrong.
There's just no reason to heat up an avocado. Like, they like make like avocado egg rolls and stuff. I'm glad you like strawberry and bananas together, Sonia.
No, she doesn't. She's not glad at all.
You can have all of it together. Well, I'm sorry that you're wrong about avocado, Sonia. Sorry.
Dude, it's like this is why we wifey.
This is why we're friends, because I can eat all the avocado and you can have anything that is already strawberry and banana combined.
There you go.
But like I'm weird about textures. Like I don't like chocolate covered strawberries.
Yeah.
I don't like cold chocolate like that for one thing. I don't like really cold chocolate because to me the texture of chocolate is not benefited by being cold.
Mm-hmm.
And I also don't like the texture of chocolate with the texture of strawberries because they're like juicy and acidic.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's not the flavors. Like the flavors are fine. I mean, I can eat them. It's not like gross. It's just I don't.
No, I understand. I have weird things too. I do.
I will eat strawberries with like chocolate sauce. You know what I mean? Like, but that's fine. I just don't get it. I also don't really. That's why I don't really like ice cream that has like frozen chunks of chocolate in it.
I used to be like that, actually, pretty strong. I've gotten a little bit better about it, I think.
I'll eat it. It's not my favorite. Like I like ice cream that has chocolate flavors in it. It's just if it's frozen chunks of chocolate. I don't really like chewing frozen chunks of chocolate. Because to me, chocolate's better.
I'm the same, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I rarely buy mint chocolate chip ice cream. Because I love mint ice cream, but I don't really like the chocolate chip part of it.
Yeah.
Whereas
I can find mint chocolate chip if it's like a flaky kind of chocolate where it's not super chunky. Or if it's like the cookies and cream type of mint chocolate.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I see cookies and cream is like my favorite ice cream of all time. So if I can find a mint cookies and cream, then I'm like in heaven. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, and I've had like a mint chocolate chip that's like flake chocolate where it's like very thin. So that's fine because it like kind of more like melts in your mouth than like becomes like a chunky chewy.
I have just become painfully aware of the fact that I have not eaten today.
Yeah, you should eat something.
Hungry as fuck now.
Did you ever have that problem where one side of your eyelashes looks beautiful and the other side looks like
I haven't had that today. I don't like this side. I think it's too, or not this side. This side.
I feel like that always happens to me, and it's always like the one I don't expect. You know what I mean? Like usually my good side is my left side. Not today.
Avocado is really something that I've had to get used to, and I feel like I'm getting more and more open to it. But I will definitely say that avocado is something that I would never eat on its own. I would always have to have it like with something, like that kind of thing. I would never just eat it all by itself. It's just not my vibe.
It's definitely an acquired taste, and also you can definitely have bad avocado, and that doesn't help. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you can definitely have like overripe avocado or just in general like bad avocados, and that can definitely skew your feelings about them too. That does not help. Can you hear? Okay. Sorry. It was like real quiet for a second. I was like, did my sound go out again? I think I'm okay with just mascara today. I'll just do.
You look beautiful.
I'll do some lower lashes.
I just want to put my hands in your hair and kiss your face.
I need to do something with my roots because they look greasy, but that's just because my hair gets
me neither, Sonia. I do not understand it. It is I don't
understand the obsession with avocado toast. Like, first of all, who wants just avocado on bread? Like, I don't get it. I'm not saying it's bad, but there's like other things you could put on the bread that are better. Like, I promise.
Like bacon.
Right. Like a lot of things. Like we can start in many places. Like, what do you like? There's a lot of things.
I cannot believe how beautiful your hair is right now. Like it's
ridiculous. It looks
okay. Ridiculous. Like I'm getting a vibe right now. I'm getting a feeling down in my nether regions, and like your hair is 70s. So perfect right this minute. Like
70s in a.
I need curls just like that.
Me too. I need these to like be on my head all the time. Susie, I like avocado. So I don't mind avocado on toast, like if there's an egg on top of it, like fried. Like it's fine. It's a fine addition to something. I actually prefer it if it's a sandwich. Like I mean, I don't mind avocado like on sandwiches. The best use of avocado on a toast sandwich situation, in my opinion, is like in a modified BLT. Like my favorite is a BLT. There's a restaurant in New Orleans that makes like a brunch BLT, and it's got regular tomato and fried green tomato.
Oh, interesting.
And then they put a fried egg and avocado and, you know, and then bacon. They do like a really good bacon.
That sounds like an intense sandwich.
And then like the bread is like a nice thick cut, like brioche, you know, toasted, whatever, like their bread. That's really good. You know, so like the avocado adds like a creaminess and it doesn't overpower the sandwich because you have like the bacon, fried green tomato. So like you could omit it, obviously, because everything else is really rich too. Like you have the egg and you don't really need the avocado, but it's not bad. And you don't really like, it's not like a bold flavor where you're like, oh my God, the avocado is horrible. What was I doing? Oh, this. You know, I got this, the Bad Gal Bang waterproof mascara. It transfers more than my regular Monsieur Big.
Of course it does.
That's not waterproof. Now, sometimes that happens to me with waterproof mascaras. I don't know why. I think maybe because my skin's oily that like I actually transfer.
Oh, that kind of makes sense actually, because like oil is one of the few things that can take it off.
Right. Like I think that sometimes like I move oil-based stuff more than I move non-oil-based stuff. I don't know.
Right.
But it's got a nice skinny wand because it's the Bad Gal Bang. So I've been using it on my lower lashes. I'm going to give it another try. I mean, I'm not doing much today, so it probably won't move, but. And then I probably have to go because I have to drive to my appointment.
I'm going to go eat.
What are you going to
stare at my multichromes.
Yes, you're gorgeous. Take some pictures.
I don't know what I'm going to eat yet. I mean, my daughter knows what she's going to eat. Brooklyn?
Oh, she sure does. I mean, if you would stop starving her, she would have eaten it already.
Mother of the year. Mother of the year. Ha.
How dare you not feed your child lunch at breakfast time?
Right. Brooklyn?
Is she a hobbit?
Is she a hobbit? Yes, absolutely. She's a grazer.
Yeah.
You can get your Lunchable, baby.
She's like, but Mom, when is second breakfast?
Yep.
That's me.
Oh my God, I just realized. Yeah, my daughter. That's because my daughter is essentially a quintessential Hufflepuff. She's so Hufflepuff.
Oh.
And like, yeah, she's a grazer. She just eats all throughout the day.
I either do that or I don't eat at all. Like I'm either like a forget to eat all day, or just get too busy
that is
and
me.
don't. Like either I know I need to, but I get too busy and just don't, or or I graze all day. You know, it's like one or the other.
There's a cat on there. Lunchable?
I am not a Hufflepuff.
I'm a Ravenclaw. Such a Ravenclaw.
I am a Slytherin.
What? Are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on with this thing? Okay, give me a second, because this thing is being stupid.
You mean this thing?
Son, I like everything. Do you like absolutely everything? Are you sure?
So yeah, I always eat a no in between, and I like everything. I feel that. All right, I have to run because my appointment's.
Okay, dokie, my love. Hey, thank you.
I love you all. Thanks for coming.
Okay, speak to. Bye, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Mwah.